Ah, man, oh man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, assholes and elbows. This is a TikTok friendly live. This is an educated live, man. This is an educated live, friend. Hey man, hey, tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, man. But hey though, check game, P game. Bro, younger younger women is way better, bro. Like seriously, bro. It's like they more chill way better, bruh. Like seriously, bro. It's like they more chiller, they more free, they more open, they just more fun, bro. It's like these other women, like older women, bro. I'd be like I'd be like, yo, come on, man. You killing me right now. You hear me? It's like a lot of old, especially chicks my age. I'd be like, I'd be like, yo, why are you like complaining right now, man? It's like women my age, they always want to be like in competition with me for some reason, man. I just don't get it. It's like I got love for you ladies, but it's like why are you, it's like see, I don't gotta put up with none of this with younger women because it's like they're like more chill. They're not like it's like, bro, they just more chill and fun, bro. Like, I was with this older shorty, bro. When I say she was being so unnecessary, man, I could not believe she was behaving this way, bro. Like, I was like, it seems like I was trying to pay for that, and she was like, no, I'll pay for it. It was like, bro, it was like, bro, like, why are you tripping like this? She went. I took her to the movies and stuff, right? She was all like, no, baby, I got it, I got it. It was like she was hella extra, bro. Like I could not believe she was that extra, man. I was like, I could not believe it, bro. Hey, tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friend. Hey, seriously, man, get these mothers up to 500 likes at least before I start letting people look. But it was like, bro, but when I was with my younger shorty, bro, we ain't had to do all this extra stuff, bro. It's like I took my young shorty. It was like the vibes was just there, bro. It was just like she was more like chiller, more feminine, bro. Like I'm like, bro, I'm more grateful too that I didn't have to pay y'all. But like, it was how she did it, y'all. It was how she did it. It was like she was like, no, I do it. I was like, what? It was like, bro, she was one of those extra old chicks, bro. I was like, this is like very creepy. Like, why is she behaving this way? But yeah, my younger shorty, right? My younger shorty was so cool and chill, bro. Like, bro, we straight went to the movies, right? Like I straight went to I took the other woman out in the movies in the afternoon, and I took my other shorty out around nighttime. And then like next thing you know, like the shorty at nighttime, the younger one, bro, she was so like chill and just so open and like cool, bro. Like I couldn't believe that like this older woman wasn't more chiller. Like it's like it's like I don't understand like why women be dissing dudes who like 7 inches like I'm 38, right? I'm 38. My shorty was 22. Bro, people are straight have a problem with that. And I'm like, hey, why y'all got a problem with that, bro? Like that's crazy. Like I'm a whole man and you're a whole woman. But I'm starting to think that like a lot of older women be trying to like block the younger woman's blessings, bro. I'm really starting to think that, man. That's just what it is. But I know like it's crazy, bro. I never understood that. Caitlin, I'm done. I ain't even do nothing, Caitlin. You're just weird. You hear me? But hey, tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friend. It's like, and you know what's crazy? It's always chicks in the comments who low key be thinking men are like schmetos, bro. But like a right person in a right frame of mind already know that I'm not being a weirdo. Y'all are the weirdos. You hear me? Y'all are the weirdos. Tap the screen and y'all can come up here and talk to me about it. It's like don't be in the comments crying. Don't be in the comments crying, ladies. At the 22 and 38, yes, that is Caitlin. That is fine. A 38-year-old can date a 22-year-old. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You guys are fake. You guys are just fake. You guys are just what it sounds like to me, sis. it sounds like you're jealous because he don't want you. You hear me? Like it sounds like you are jealous, and you sounds like you just mad because he don't want you. You hear me? Like seriously, get this mug up to 500 likes, and I'll start accepting invites. Seriously, you guys are all welcome. Give me a tap 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 the screen, tap 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 the screen. But yeah, it's pure jealousy. It's like what it is with like older women, right? They always trying to trying to control us, bro. That stuff is weird, bro. It's like bro, it's really crazy. It's really sad out here, man. Hey, my mods, start blocking people in the comments who's weird, please. Thank you. But it's just like, bro. At the end of the day, bro, the young shorty was more chiller, bro. At the end of the day. But hold on, let's get it. Hold on, real quick.
I just want to say I agree with your host.
Okay, real quick, I got you. Hold on, just a second. King Buddha, you was here first. What you got for me, man?
Oh yeah, I agree with you, man. Young girls are the best.
Younger women are the best, huh?
Younger women are the best.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
of course. No, no,
He
no competition at all.
no competition, he say, huh? And why you think it's no competition?
Because older women, they're set in their ways. You can't teach them nothing. You can't lead them nowhere. So, hey,
I kind of somewhat agree with that. But who's Puddles? Are you there? Puddles, are you there? But yeah, hold on. Blue JP, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you got for me?
Yeah, I agree with both of you as well too. You try taking on an older person out and everything. It's like so tough. Because like they have issues. You
Yup.
can't really have fun with them like that. That's why younger people are more fun. They're willing to try out new things. These older people, they're stuck in their own ways. They're stuck in the past, and it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, like
It,
come on.
it's really creepy that like I'll be like, bro, why are these older women acting like this? Like, dude, y'all supposed to be more experienced and more fun. This is crazy. But hey, Keeks the sneaks. Welcome to the panel. What you
hmm
got for me?
Hi, sorry, I'm really sick right now, so I sound like a dying duck. But
What you got for me?
I agree. I mean, I'm younger myself, and I prefer older people. So
Exactly. Like I don't see what's wrong with that, but a lot of people say, no, a 22-year-old can't date a 38-year-old, man. No,
I
no.
think that's
I,
stupid.
I'm like, yeah, you guys are freaks, and you guys have issues with yourself, and you just mad because you're not getting chose. That's how I look at it. But hey, Smiley, welcome to the panel. What you got for me?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I like them older, man. I like them well seasoned.
Oh, hey, no problem with that. But talk to me
Wow.
though. But how do you put up with it? How how do you put up
How do I
with the
put up
older
with it?
women, Smiley?
Shit. She are, they be knowing what it is. Shit. We ain't gotta do too much. Shit. She done been around a fucking circus a couple times. You feel me? It's probably my first rodeo, few rodeos, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna stress each other out. You know what I'm saying? I might be older mentally and she might be childlike, you know what I'm saying, mentally, so it works. You know what I'm saying? We make it work. Bro.
Man, I don't know, man. I kind of disagree because bro, these older women be trying to be in competition on the low, bro. It's creepy, bro. And it's like they be having their defenses up and shit. It's weird, bro. But hey, Kimmy, welcome to the panel. What you got for me?
I think it's really about like people's morals and worldviews personally. I don't see a huge issue with like an age to a certain point. I think on a if you're like 40 dating an 18-year-old, you're kind of on that PDO kind of line a little bit. But I would also say too, yeah, younger women, they're not as educated and experienced. They haven't experienced life, so it's more easily for people to manipulate and take advantage of younger women.
Just stop. No, first off, nobody's taking advantage of anybody. Please stop with that underhand disrespect. You don't know what you're talking about. Talk about somebody who got to take advantage of women, bro.
I hate that so
Y'all
much.
not even worth all that.
Or
It's like it's weird how y'all be always trying to be fake victims, bro.
No, it's
Take
crazy
advantage of y'all. Y'all,
because
you know what annoys me? Let me speak real quick. It's like you don't y'all hate when like women come up on people other TikTok panels and straight call women weak, bro? That is like so. It's so like contradiction of how they like behave and how they think. I'll be like, so women is just weak all of a sudden now, huh? They're getting manipulated. They're easily
Oh, you know
swayed.
what I
Like, dude,
said?
you sound weak. You sound corny, bro. Stop talking.
That's not what I
But
said, so.
that's exactly what
And
you
now
said.
I
At the end of the day,
an
don't care.
experienced life,
Eh,
so that's kind of
Don't
weird.
care. You're dropped. You're weird. At the end of the day,
Stupid ass.
Tanya travels. Welcome to the panel. What you got for me?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, older woman here. I'm just questioning which age category are we talking about? Because
you when I heard women come up on her and ask that idiotic question, bro, I'll be like, bro, y'all are the natural smeadows, bro. Y'all the only ones that like think really like stupid like that, bro. Why would we come up here and be talking about like we some smeadows or something, bro? It's weird. Like, why do y'all do that? It's like at the end of the day, nobody don't want y'all old asses. Period. Deal with it. Talking about what age? What you think? Legal age, obviously.
Bro, you're
Y'all
immature. What
are,
do you
y'all
mean
are really
nobody wants you?
bold. Stop talking. Stop talking. Y'all are really bold and really worried, bro. Talk
Bro,
about what age group? What type of age group you think?
relationship, bro. Get some money up.
Huh? What'd you say, Mrs. King Kong?
I said, get your money up. Why are you dating a 22-year-old girl? Why are you worried about little ass girls dissing grown women who know what they want, who know they can't get
Uh-oh.
manipulated?
What does
Hello?
having getting your money up have to do with anything,
Ew.
though?
What was money?
Yeah,
Manipulated?
because you're dating a
How are
little
we
girl,
how are we
bro. I would
manipulating
not
you?
date a broke ass grown ass man. What's the reason of dating a
Yeah,
grown ass man who
yes
can't
you
take care of
would.
you?
Yes you
I
would.
bet you. No, I wouldn't. No,
Yes
I
you
wouldn't.
would. You date broke young dudes though. So what is you talking about? You getting loud and uncouth for no reason. At the end of the day, you would date a broke young dude. Yes, you would.
Trying to take
All
advantage
this
of
is
people.
all I'm saying. No, nobody does that. You're just weird and slow. But all I'm saying is, yeah, younger women are just chiller and more fun,
Hold
bro.
on, wait, I'm
Stop talking. Stop talking. At the end of the day, younger women are more fun and more chiller. Deal with it. Hey, Sunshine, welcome to the panel. What you got for me?
I just came to disagree with you.
Okay,
Um,
how?
yeah, I came to disagree. So, what I wanted to say is that you keep saying younger women are more fun, older women. From my experience, and this is me as a younger woman, a lot of younger women are uptight. A lot of older women seem to be more chill. What are you talking about?
No, they're not.
I disagree.
What are you talking about? She just came over like she thought she was just
But
writing shit. Like, bro, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the older women I've been meeting recently, it's like they be like more
they know how
like
to cook.
harder for
Older
some
women know
reason,
how to
bro.
take care of men. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Or maybe underdeveloped as a 38-year-old man. That's why.
No, King Kong is not it.
Truly want to date kids. That's what it is. They truly want
We
to date.
want to date. No, you're just slow. You're an idiot. That's what it is. You don't know what you're
You want to
talking
have a
about.
sugar baby.
At the end of the day,
But if
ladies,
you like
you're
white
not you're
values,
not
who tends to
picked.
have it more, younger women or older
But
women? Who
you're not picked though. You're not picked though. So nobody don't want your old ass. So what you talking about?
I'm not picked?
You
Oh, yes,
not.
You said I'm not picked?
sugar
You
baby, sugar
not.
daddy.
You're not
Let me
picked.
guess. Let me
What
guess.
are you
Let me
talking
guess. You
about?
finna
I'm
start showing
married
me
to a
all
young guy.
pictures.
I'm
Now,
married. What are you talking
so now
about?
you married to a
We're
young
both
guy. So
young.
you
We're
like them
both
young, huh?
young. What are you?
You
Oh,
like
that's
them
a
young, huh? See,
We're both
you see how they're
young. We're
walking.
both
You
young.
got
He's
you
3 months
guys
old,
are a contradiction, bro. Stop talking,
only
bro.
3 months
You're
older than
dropped.
me.
You're dropped, and you're slow. It's like, bro, I don't get you people,
sugar, bro. You want to have a sugar baby, but you can't pay
huh?
for one. Why you
Have a
want to have a
sugar
sugar baby,
baby.
but you can't pay? Yeah, that's basically sugar baby, sugar daddy dating relationships. That ain't normal, bro.
What are you talking
You
about?
better start paying somebody. You too broke. Y'all be loud, broke, and old as hell. And
No, you just sell yourself, and we're not into that.
you can't handle.
Oh my goodness, stop talking. Nobody see, look, who taught you to be a smostitute? That is weird. You going on a public forum thinking selling
Be
yourself
broke.
is
You need
good. You're
money.
weird. No, you probably have something. Stop talking. It's like at the end of the day, people do not listen to women. They don't know what they want or talk about, bro.
What the hell?
Like seriously,
Ghost, I agree with you.
like bro, women do not know what they want, bro. They just all they do want know is they want to be against men, bro.
Why would
It's like they want to be against. They so sexist, bro. It's weird.
some from a
No,
younger
it's
Y'all
just
don't
woman.
those
even
ones.
y'all don't even care about dudes, bro, and y'all always trying to control dudes. Like you guys are corny, bro.
They just want
Hold on.
they
It's
just want
just
our
hold
dick.
on. It's just those ones though.
Yeah, I
There
know.
are
No,
some good
not all
ones.
women, not all women.
You
But
know
like,
what?
hey,
It
low
really
key, welcome to the
sucks.
panel. What you got for me, low key?
Hey, what's up? I'm just joining, just listening in. I kind of feel like people have a right to date who they want to date. Like, I get
Facts.
everybody, everybody saying don't date the young women. I can see why men think young women are fun because I have nieces. Let me just say I am of age and I have dated both men and women, older and young. And so I can see why, because younger women they're not so judgmental. They are fun. They still out here experiencing, their lives and everything, where older women are more settled and low key, if get the name.
Yeah,
So
it
I
be that
don't,
judgmental part for me. I'd be like,
yeah,
dude, what's
that's
wrong
how
with
I
them?
feel. Everybody's just judging, because I can hang out with my 20-year-old nieces, 21-year-old nieces, and have a damn good time as an older lady. So I
Yup,
just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Hey, Mrs. King Kong, do you agree?
I was not paying attention.
Oh,
She don't miss you.
Your attention span is of a child. I agree. But what you say, Smiley?
Yeah, you want to date children like me though, right? It's
She's a
not fun to date
child.
people.
Be quiet, little
No one
girl.
wants to
Thank
date you.
you.
Trust
Thank
me. No
you.
one wants to date
All
you.
right, nobody do not want her.
Oh
Boy,
my
these little
Jesus.
weirdo creeps. Boy, they some creeps, man. I don't get it. But hey,
But
what you got for me, Smiley?
I'm trying to see what's up with low key.
no, I'm cool. I feel like we just living in a world where it's all about, I don't want to use the P word, but it's hot girl summer. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a battle, man. But like I said, I don't get the back and forth, because I can see why a man would want a younger woman, especially if you're gonna deal with all of this type of drama from older people.
Mm-hmm. Same
It
thing I'm
ain't got
saying.
really nothing to do with money,
Ironically,
because like I said, if you look at it different ways, whether it's sexual, whether it's fun, whatever, young girls really is was at right about now.
Exactly. Point period.
Yeah,
And it's
you
like,
would say.
I don't get it. I don't get why people are like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with dating older women or younger women. All I'm saying is, yeah, younger women is more chiller and more fun, dude. That's it. I don't get the other theatrics, but women be trying to come up here and trying to destroy men image and shit because they have issues with their selves and shit. But hey, Sunshine, what you got for me? Sunshine, are you there? Sunlight, are you there?
Older
Blue
women got better
JP.
wops. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
They be
that come
knowing.
from experience, though, man. Like that come from experience.
Sun
When you
Sunshine, what you got for me? Okay.
No, I was just adding to the point I was making earlier, and the only reason why I was like screaming is because you wouldn't let me get my point out. So I felt like I had to be louder to get my point across. All I'm saying is that me personally, I know a lot more chill older women, which is why I hang out with a lot of older women.
Me
I'm
too.
the youngest in my friend group.
Me too. I know a lot of chill to older women too, y'all. I do too.
Younger women that I know are way too rowdy for me. Like I just can't handle it, which is why I hang out with older women. So that's why I said that the title is completely wrong, you know.
No, I totally disagree with you though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Blue JP, what you got for me?
Yeah, bro. I'm just trying to say right now here, like those girls that came up here disrespecting me, bro, that ain't chill at all. And they're trying to come up here and they're just proving the point, you know? They're just
Exactly.
proving the point straight out.
Like I really don't understand why people can't just grab like I don't understand why this is a complex topic. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's really weird? I really don't never get like I never understand why like women be so against men dating women. It's so like cringe fest, bro. Like I really like these women be having issues, bro. I really don't
It's
understand it. But
it's because
Keeks, what you
misery
got?
loves company, bro. Misery loves company at all ages, you know?
mm,
Facts. I totally agree. But it's an open panel, everybody. You can say your piece whenever you want, do your thing. But Keeks, what you
honestly,
got for me?
I think the thing that upsets me the most. God damn, my voice sounds ugly. Jesus Christ. But I think that the thing that upsets me the most is that like they act like it's like me. I'm 19. If I date an older guy, it's like, oh, I'm getting manipulated. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an adult. I'm not mature. I'm not this. I'm not that. But if I have to do adult shit, then it's like, well, you're grown. You should be able to pay your
Exactly.
bills. You should be able to get a car. You should be able to get a house. So what? So
Mugs buying drinks, Mugs buying cigarettes. Like, come on, man. Mugs voting. Like, what is we talking about here, man?
so it's
S-
like, so am I an adult or am I not? So like, am I only an adult when I have to do things? So like,
No,
why
no,
am
you're
I
only
like now a
adult.
child now
You-
when it comes to dating?
You're only adult for other women because they don't want you dating men. You hear me? A lot of women are queer and don't want to come out and stuff for some reason. Like we care, but but
Hmm.
but like that's what the real gist behind it, bro. It be like a queer sisterhood. They be trying to like make sure all women hate dudes. That's what it's really about. It's about hating dudes and controlling them, man.
I know. I don't like it. I don't like it's like I'm not weak. I'm not easily
Exactly.
manipulated. It's like don't act like because I'm 19 that like a man that's like 26 is gonna be able to like make me do something. It's like no.
Exactly. But for some reason they always trying to preach that women is weak, so and they're always easily uh
What happened
uh
to strong, independent women? So
e-
we just weak now all of a sudden?
exactly. That's what I always thought. I thought everybody was strong and independent, but hey, I guess times are changing for when it
I
comes. I guess
guess
it
when
just
it's
doesn't fit the
beneficial.
Western. When it's beneficial, that's what I was trying to say. Yup. Hey, low
Hmm.
key, what you got for me?
No, I was just saying I semi disagree. Because as a 19-year-old, yes, you are grown, but there are a lot of things that you think you know that you're not gonna know. So I can get why other women are counterprotective over you guys. And that comes more, it's more like projecting because we're not gonna act like a lot of women haven't been manipulated by older guys now. So that can come from them just projecting. But you know,
What
as
is
a
manipulation like for older? How can an older guy manipulate her? Can you give
Because
me an
I
example?
mean, let's just keep it real. Me as a 40-year-old woman, I can manipulate a younger guy. Like, let's keep it real.
You can't
Manipulate
manipulate me,
how?
See,
baby. Don't even
anybody can
try.
I
And
manipulate
mean,
also
anyone
another
at any
40-year-old
age.
okay,
can manipulate a
Manipulate
40-year-old.
how?
You can't manipulate me, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
Manipulation comes in
I'm
all
just not
ages and all
saying
colors
you.
and all sizes.
Yes, and I'm
Exactly.
not specifically saying you, but everybody is not mental is not on the same mental level. Now, let's keep it real. So there are younger men, there are older men who I can manipulate, and that's why we looking at the issue where so many men are on social media talking about women only want money because a lot of these men out here get manipulated too. So it goes both ways. But a 19-year-old can do what they want to do. I would just advise them to do it smoothly. You know, pay attention to what you're doing because you are just like majority of us gonna look back at 21 and 25 and regret a lot of stuff you did on your turned up level.
Okay, I kind of
Low key,
but semi understand but disagree. But hey, Nina, what you got for me?
I want to say something to low key. I feel like I'm older. I'm in my 40s as well. And I feel like with the younger girls, what I've done, I step back and let them learn from however they're going to learn because we're going to come in as we're old, we're bitter, we're jealous, we're this. So it's like let life teach them because the ones that's been there, done that's dated older men know how they are, know how manipulative they are because we've been there, done that. You see what I mean? So it's like y'all little young girls, go have at it while we sit back and watch the same thing that y'all are about to go through because we went through it. But they think that we're jealous. They think that we don't know what we're talking about. They think that whatever they think is like, okay, go learn your lesson. And when
Quick
we say
question.
we told you so, we told you so.
Honestly, for
I
huh?
told you so. Told you so. How? I don't get it. Like, what is the hidden message of that? I told you so.
Warning
Like,
them
Because
when you
what is he
talk to
talking about?
older men, this is what you're going to deal with. And one thing they do is control because when someone is older, they have a lot of wisdom over you. My 19-year-old self and my 40-year-old self is two different versions of me. And I know if I was 19 and I talked to somebody that's 20 years or 10, 15 years older than me, they have lived life. So they are way more wise in so many different areas. So a 19-year-old talking to someone my age, that man is gonna run her ragged. She ain't gonna know where to end and where to start. I
See,
promise you
What do
that.
you mean?
hold
Wait,
on. Here's the
what do
thing.
you
Here's
mean?
the thing.
Go ahead,
Hold on,
Keeks.
real quick. Sorry. So so my mom, her friends, they're in their 30s, and they be making the most poorest dating decisions of their life.
Facts.
Me, I've been with the same person for 5 years now. the first person I've ever been with, and we've been consistent and great. And the women that are older are still making these mistakes. And the thing is, I'm not saying because you're older, you're bitter, you're this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when I eventually get to that age, it's not going to be, oh, it was because you're younger. It's going to be like, oh, that's just men in general, girl. That's just men in general.
Facts.
Men are just bad in general. Because women will also say, hey, just men. I can't date this because men are this, men are that. But it's just because I'm younger, it's going to be about my age. But when I get older, is the conversation going to be about my age anymore, or is it just going to be like, oh, it's just men in
Exactly.
general? So it
It's
It will be
debates the
about
whole
it's
your
you're
age
young.
it's
because
about the
you
person.
said you
But
were
hey, hold on real
19.
quick,
You
y'all.
said you were
Hold on,
19.
Nina. Hold on real quick, Nina. I got somebody new to the panel real quick. Acorn Enos, how you doing? What you got for me?
What's up, dude? So, I just recently read this study, and you're basically like a number in this study. So, basically, men of all ages, like going from 18 and up, they prefer to choose women that are from the ages of 18 to 22. And women, when produced with this scenario, they just go along with their age. They like to date men around their age. So, I was just trying to come up here and see what the reason was for men only dating women that are between 18 and 22.
Because they
It,
have a
what,
manipulation. They
hold
can
on, hold
manipulate
on
a
real
younger
quick.
woman.
Hold on real quick. Is that a problem for a man to date a legal age woman 18 through 22? What is the problem here, ladies? I need you. That is the real question, low key, Nina and
There is
Acorn.
no problem. We don't
No,
care.
you
Older
you
women
literally
don't
have a
care.
problem with it, Nina.
I don't, because I can pull
You
a
do.
18-year-old or a 50-year-old. It
You,
don't
you you
matter to
literally
me.
just said they are manipulating them. How are they manipulating
So
them?
when you're that older, why would you even feel like you have something in
What,
common with a child?
why would
She
you not?
is legal age, but that mentally is a child. And for you to
No,
be
it's
that
not.
old to think that you can get anything from a 19-year-old except
Yes.
for some tight put, you probably
No, sweetie. You see, she's a prime example of how like weird women come up here, ladies and gents. They always be weird and jealous hearted, bro, because nobody don't want
jealous. I'm
that.
bad. Go look at my
Like
pictures.
no, I don't need to. But it's just like, bro, nobody don't want y'all, bro. You hear me? We want younger women. You hear me? Younger
Have
women.
a younger
Women.
woman.
At the end of the day, bro, y'all all think the same. Y'all all think the same. Trust me, you make the same mistakes
We be trying to
you
educate
make the
these
same
young girls.
mistakes you made at 19, bro, that you're doing at 40. You still doing it.
I'm not because
So
I'm
it's
so
like it's
mentally
like
tough. I learned my lesson. That's why I can tell these young girls what to do because
but
I've
it's
been
like
there, done that.
or maybe it's just the guy you chose
You're
though,
right. You
Nina.
said they like younger women, but you said nobody.
Hold on, Miss King Kong. I know you're finna go crazy. Hold on. I know you triggered. Hold on. What you say though, Nina?
Of course, they're gonna be triggered because they ain't been there yet. You see what I mean? I've been there, done that, and I'm fine. I can tell my age. I'm 44 years old. Go look at my pictures. I can pull anybody. I'm never jealous of a young. I have two young daughters. So what I try to do is let these young girls know, like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Do not date no older man. He's gonna take your whole youth from you. It's not worth it. But if they want to do
So
that,
take it.
do
What is
it.
taking the whole youth? What do you mean by
Because
that?
at
Taking the
the
whole
end of
youth.
the day, you want someone you
What
can grow.
is taking the whole youth mean? Stop
I
stop
think
speeding by.
I think she's speaking on time. To me, taking the youth is time. You taking something that you can't get back. Because one
So
thing I do.
wait. Hold on. So would that still be the same if he was younger? Would he be taking your youth if he was her age, ladies?
You can be taking her youth
So
because
now
they're
it's not
going
taking
through
it.
that
Oh my God, you
together.
guys are yeah, you guys are just clear feminists, bro. It's crazy. But hey, King Kong, what you got for me? King Kong,
I
you there?
want to. I want to know what your young chick looks like, cause I feel like only like women of less value date old broke ass niggas like you who are ugly, cause you obviously look chopped as fuck.
Okay, all right. Acorn, what you got for me?
Well, since I know like you don't want people calling you like a childlike and stuff, but since it's not the body, obviously you're going for the mind and like what's about their mind. You said they're more fun and chill, which comes out to being what?
What you mean? Like you really know what you don't understand what like more fun and chill mean? Well, okay,
Yeah,
well
like how
more
the
okay,
definition.
I got you though, Acorn. Well, more chill is like, bro, they more cooperative, bro. They're easygoing. It's like that's literally it. It's real simple. But it's like
Easier to
women,
mold and manipulate.
hold on real quick. Women my age, they always trying to argue, bro. Like what is you guys' deal? It's like It's like mugs be trying to race me to the door, bro. It's creepy. Like it's like how older women move, bro. I really just can't get with it, bro. Like seriously, that's
What are
all
they
it
arguing
is.
to you about?
But fun, huh? Say what?
What are they arguing to you about?
A whole, bro. That's a whole bunch of nonsense. Whole bunch of nonsense. I really don't understand. Like it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? I never understood like why do they always trying to pick arguments? Because I know like on a everyday little level, bro. Women just be on some extra shit, bro. That's all I'm saying. But
But
younger women
younger
don't
women
be
don't
on
be
that
on there
arguing
arguing
shit.
shit.
That's all I'm
That's all I'm.
saying. Like 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 I don't gotta do handle all this nonsense with younger women. That's just what it is. I don't see what's the big huge problem here, ladies.
So you think they're like more moldable?
More what?
More moldable? Like they won't argue with you over quote unquote BS, you know? You think they're more
Exactly. Like
hold you accountable?
if you're not gonna argue over BS, bro, we gonna kick it, bro. It's that simple. But you gotta deal with like women like Mrs. King Kong. It's
What do
really
you mean?
it's
I'm
really it's
21. What do you mean? I'm
like
21. Women like
what
me, you don't even
what
know me,
what
ho. So don't even speak on me. I know you, little broke ass.
would just know I'm not dating you though. So yeah, them are the 21-year-olds you stay away from because they are the ones that you guys are actually have an example of. But why do you women always try to come off like it's a bit of a schmeta type of thing, ladies? Why do y'all do that when men want to date younger? Y'all always trying to like say, yeah, it's giving kind of a schmeta. He's trying to take advantage of her. He's trying to manipulate her. How is that manipulation? Like,
If
bro,
he if
what
he's
are
a
we talking
certain
about?
if he's a certain age and he's dating, that's a 30-year-old and a 19-year-old. You can't tell me y'all don't
What?
enjoy the same music. Like there's nothing in common you have with a 19-year-old at 30 years old. Period, point blank. And with older women, I promise you, we're not jealous. We just trying to stop you from going through what we went through. We're not jealous. That's the thing. Like young girls, and the reason why young girls think that the older women are this and that, because they have men telling them like them old hags, this whole hags that. Most older women I know, we can stand next to a 19-year-old and still get chose. So it's nothing about that. It's like we been there, done that. So we trying to stop y'all. That's all.
Hey Nina, I won't say
You,
more
you
so
you guys
because
always trying to make men look creepy. It's so creepy, bro. Like
Y'all are creepy.
like
Y'all talking to
no,
a
we're not.
baby. You're
No, y'all,
I'm
no,
literally
they're
talking.
not. Y'all only a baby when they're
Exclusive.
only a baby when men want to when men want to deal with them. They only a that's when they're a baby. But anytime they're full blown adults shaking their butts any and everywhere. So please save it. Hey
Just
Lex,
because
welcome
we
to the
all
panel.
enjoy dancing,
Welcome
you're
to the
gonna say
panel.
that? Like, come
You
on now.
you taught them that though. Lex, welcome to the panel.
Teach my daughters how to bend over and shake their butt.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Lex, welcome to the panel.
Yeah, but look, they're both
W-
college educated. They
Point
both have
proven.
degrees. I have
Point proven. Okay, Lex, welcome to the
so
panel.
I taught them a lot of other things
Hi.
too.
Okay, that's good, Nina. Hey Lex, welcome to the panel.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes. No. Can you
Okay.
answer the prompt first? Then ask me.
I think it depends on what you think is more fun and more chill. Just how like I was listening. What
What?
is that to you? Like
So basically this whole live, I'm finna just repeat myself for people, huh? See, for some weird reason, fellas, they try to make it seem like what I'm going to describe to them as fun and chiller is like it's going to be a bad thing in my eyes. I don't get it. I could explain it a
It's
million
not.
times,
Yeah.
but but here's the thing though. I got a real question for you. Why do you ladies think people are schmetos? Why do y'all think that?
It's the
What
way you
is
come off.
metal?
The way, how does it come off? How? Or maybe you guys are emotionally petty towards men. Have you ever thought of that?
No, I think more men are more emotionally petty to women.
No, no way, no way. If you
good
guys made a
example.
prompt about you date younger men, trust me, we would not care or even like be in cahoots about it. But you guys, on the other hand, are full blown jockeys, bro. Like
Because we actually
it's
care about our younger generation of women.
how
That's
are
why
you?
we
What
care.
are you talking about? It's other countries that date younger than that,
Yeah, and you
which is
see
more
what they
crazy
do
than
when
that.
they date young. They have those women in the house cooped up. They don't even get to enjoy their youth.
That's
That's all
them
we're
though.
saying. Younger women, enjoy your
That doesn't
youth.
happen in America. Please stop. That doesn't happen in America though. You're
But
talking about
as an
places of
older woman,
Afghanistan.
I won't date a younger man because I refuse to put him through the shit that I know I can put him through. It's nothing a younger man can do for me if he ain't got himself in order, man. Because if not, even me as a woman gonna feel like I'm manipulating this man, this child to be honest.
How are you
I said the
manipulating
same
them?
thing. Like it won't even be
Because
fair. It won't be
let's
fair
be
what I
real,
do
man.
to a young
As a
man.
40-year-old woman, I can sit here and say, I have a career, not a job. I own my land, I own my house. Ain't shit a younger boy can do for me
But
but
what if he
have
got
fun
that
and
though?
chill.
What if he got
How
that
many
though?
do you wait? Hold on. How many do you know got that? Because I can get in my car right now and go up my street and show you at least 10 to 20 men that's 30 that's dating younger women, but at
Uh-huh.
least 25 of those men are living with their mom, bro.
Oh no. What
No,
place is that?
seriously though.
What place is that? 25?
America, come on. How many men do you know are on their stuff that's choosing younger women? How many men you know have a career, like really in a good mind space with God or whatever they choose to do, financially straight? They got their own house, their own land out here chasing little kids. I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
too many
Nobody's not
men doing
chasing
that.
little children. We're
But,
chasing
but
women, please.
what's
I
interesting
Is
though.
that why you're
apologize.
looking
I
for little
apologize.
girls?
Chasing
What's
younger women. You're right. Chasing
Yep.
younger women.
what's interesting is perpetuated throughout society.
Mm-hmm.
So to a twofold thing. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna say the women on the panel. I'm talking about my own family, friends. It's about what we watch as men as well. I've watched women be opportunists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the age cancel out. We're not talking about pop age, like, you know what I'm saying, 70. But even then, if a man, no matter what his race may be, has his stuff together or has it more together than she does, I watch people that's on drugs choose somebody better that is on drugs as well, but they ain't turned out like them. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping I'm just keeping it honest. Give me a second. And also, what's interesting, I watched in my own two eyes as a younger man. I'm talking about even 17, working at Dollar Express. The guy, his name was Neil, YT guy. Man, he used to brag about smashing his wife. His wife was younger. And I used to be looking like, what's the big deal? You know, they don't care about talking about stuff like that, you know, the other culture or whatever. And I used to be looking like, man, you see Neil's his wife is hot. He just many years younger. I'm 17. I'm young myself. So I'm looking like, all right, what's the big deal? But then as I got older, I realized when you are YT, it's a flex. Like Hugh Hefner. Like, you know, just use him for an example. Hugh Hefner was in his 80s, 70s, 80s, and his, 7, 8 girlfriends, all in their 20s. And the girl, I think she might be from Pennsylvania. I don't think she's from Philly, but she wrote a book about, you know, the crazy making he would do. He basically was a narcissist, everybody's favorite word today.
So you're saying it changes because of race?
Oh, most definitely. When a YT man enters the room, and let's just say he's in his 40s and his wife is in his 20s, just use Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yep.
Give me a second. Not Robert De Niro. What's my other man? Well, George Clooney, another lifelong bachelor, like Leonardo
My
DiCaprio.
dad.
They say he don't date nobody older than 23. You know what I'm saying? So once they get there, he's done. Now, he didn't confirm that, but this is, you know, what they say in
the
Hollywood.
stats.
So, and with that said, more younger women line up to date both men. I'm not saying
Exactly.
it's right.
But
Now,
hold on,
moving
Dr.
back.
Cherry. But hey, Thistle,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thistle, welcome to the panel. What you got for me? Younger women are more fun and chiller.
I mean, I was told that a lot as a young girl, and it was pretty creepy most of the time. But my perspective is from the daughter of an old man who married somebody 3 years younger than me. It's creepy. That's fucking creepy.
What was the age he married her that was 3 years younger than you?
Well, he was in his 60s and she was in her 20s.
How old was she? Like 27?
Probably 20. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, but
So how is that bad? And she's a full-fledged adult.
It's
How
just gross. I
how is
just
it
don't
gross
want
that
him around my kids.
it is? But is he a functioning, healthy 60-year-old man
Oh yeah,
with his
but
stuff in order? So what is the problem?
sure. I don't want to talk to him. I think he's gross and creepy, and I think he's a weirdo.
Do you think that's do you think you're just a bit on the petty side of thinking when it comes to men?
No, because I have my partner right here and he agrees that it's a little fucking weird that my dad, and it's comments about younger women. Sometimes it was about 16-year-olds too.
Yes,
You know,
let's
like
talk
my
about it.
dad made
Well,
comments
no, we're
about
not
all
talking about
kinds of
that. So
ages.
no, it's no need.
Because
But there's
see,
still
I come from a
opportunists. Like,
family.
why don't you see 60, 50, 40-year-old women on the pole? You see what I'm saying? See, you put yourself out there like that. I'm not saying this go for the Chippendale men too. When you go to these places, people put themselves out there like that. So it's like a pay to play type thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're saying he's creepy, but she accepted that in her
But
life.
she wanted it though. She
But
consented, Dizzle.
that's my
Like
point.
She's from
majority
the
of young women,
Philippines. She
So
because
how's
wanted
it work?
literally anything that got her a visa.
of
But
course,
she
and
put
that's what
herself
we gotta
out there.
look
Ah,
at.
It's two
Hold up,
people
that's what we gotta
exploiting
get
one
at.
another is what I'm trying to say. It's
Yes,
two people
that's it. That's it
Well,
right
in
there,
her
doctor.
culture, marrying an old white man from America is like a bonus.
Of
So,
course. So what's the problem with it?
so
Because
what's the
let's keep
problem
it
then?
real. A lot
oh,
of
the
us
problem,
older
I mean,
women
I
are
like
teaching our
her
daughters
just
to get
fine.
money. So when we see the young girls really getting in their space to get money, what's the problem?
Well,
We
the fact that he
pushing this
left my
culture
mother
though.
for a younger woman and he's made weird
But see,
comments
you
about
gonna
my
have to
friends,
take
I
your
just don't
feelings
want him
up
around
out
my
of it
kids.
and look. You got to take your emotions up out of it and look at it for what it is. Because we living in a culture, a hot girl culture,
Okay.
where we pushing women to get money. So when they start targeting your daddy for their wheels and everything that they got to leave out,
Oh, sorry.
Just
Damn, I did not
tell
mean to
me
press
why
that.
he flashed my
Sorry.
daughter his pecker one time when she was a child.
see, that's a whole nother
Okay.
issue. Y'all
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
handled.
That's a
Okay, now
different
the stories are starting
conversation.
to sound like cap. But hey, Lex, what you got for me? Shout out to Low Key, man. Hey, Lex, what you got for me?
I'm just listening.
Yeah. So what you got for me? What are
I
your
mean, you
thoughts?
wouldn't answer what I asked earlier, so
Hold on. What did you ask again? I'm sorry.
what does young what does women being more fun and chill mean to you?
Oh, okay. More easygoing, more cooperative. That's all it is. It's really not
Cooperative?
deep. But older women that's older than me,
So
obviously, or my age, they really be on some real deep competition, like uncorrupt. It's like they just trying to be against for no
The
reason.
the
I
proper
really just don't
word is
understand it.
callous,
Age.
more calloused.
Cat, yeah. You heard Dr. Cherry
No, I'm
Lex?
saying the word is more calloused,
experienced?
and that happens with time with people in general. See, that's why in the old times you had a chaperone and you were encouraged to marry young. So it never really turns out very well for women in general. And if you listen, I'm advocating for women.
So
So any
you're
woman,
encouraging
let
it.
me finish, please. So it really never turns out well for women as they go through more partners because their bodies ain't designed to be that way. Now, can you do
Facts.
it? Yes, you can. But as it's all done, it's too many women up and down this app that come across as bitter. So that's where he's coming from. And I understand where he's coming from. Where's the women in the spaces and the pages that say, you know what, I got a great guy. Matter of fact, I know tons of great guys. Where's that at? And it comes from getting callous, from pretty much hanging in the dating pool for too long, being casual
Mm-hmm.
about, relationships and things. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? And the
Yep.
more you bump into these women, you know what I'm saying? The more you start to see, well, you know what? Women pretty much control access to the bedroom. Men control
Mm-hmm.
access to the wedding bells. So when it boils down to it, what are you dating for? Look at these Hollywood girls. They jump on. Look at Kim K. Kim K's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous girl, even though she had work done and stuff like that. But why she's jumping? Because she's an opportunist. Even though she's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, she's weaponizing her beauty. And then now men got their guard up, especially to get some money. And it's like, well, dang, I really love this guy. Hey, man, it can erode a guy too. You know what I'm saying? You keep dealing with the wrong type of women. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start thinking every chick like that. And this is why it's all jacked up here today. People not dealing with each other for the right reasons.
And I
Mm-hmm.
That's
think
why
that
you
was true
need
because
that's why you need to date within your age group. That's why.
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God.
you,
You don't need
Listen,
to
I'm
teach
telling
nobody
you that
nothing. The
because I
fuck?
am in my 40s and it's so many young guys that approach me. I'm like, I'm too old for you. It won't even be fair.
How?
Because I'm too old because for one, they gonna want a young turn. Like I'm not doing that. That's not my ideal of fun at my age right now. I want to go listen to live jazz music. I'm not trying to be turned up at no club with liquor falling all on my head. That's not my ideal of fun. My
Hold on,
ideal of
real
fun
quick,
is
Miss Nina. Hold on, real quick, Miss Nina. Real quick, low key. Everybody, mute up for me. Hey, tap, tap, tap the screen, man. This is a controversial topic, please. I really appreciate y'all, man, for having me. I appreciate y'all for me having y'all. So tap, tap, tap the screen, man. Let's get this deal up to 3K and type for you page in the comments if you don't mind. Please tap, tap, tap the screen. And this is a TikTok friendly. This is a TikTok friendly topic, please, man. Educational purposes only, but younger women are more fun and chiller. Low key, what you got for me? Nina, what you got for me?
okay. Like I said, I am in a whole different. I was hanging out with my daughter who is 21 years old. I'm like, she said we two manning. I was like, I'm ready to go home. I don't have time for this. This is not my ideal of fun. Doing all this walking that's not fun to me. I would like a chill day. So
So
that's
you
what I'm
would have went
saying.
for it, but it's just the date was just incorrect, huh?
No, I'm like, I'm
Yes,
going
you
home. I can't
are.
two
Come
man with
on now.
nobody. I
Yes,
hung
you
out with her,
was.
yes, but what I'm saying is this is that you date within your age group because that ideal of fun is not ideal for me. So a 40-some-year-old going hanging out with some 20-some-year-old women, it's like, why are you even doing that? What is that doing for you? It's self for control. That's it.
Was you controlling them at that moment?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cause you can't,
Hey,
with you being older, you
listen.
can't control the narrative because
I,
that's what I do with my nieces.
I'm
Ah, get
telling
out
We
of
you,
go
here.
I was
hanging out
run.
with them.
Get
We don't
out of
have to
here.
go to the
We was
club. We
running.
can
Hey,
introduce
Get
we
them
out
to
of
went
each
here.
to,
other.
like I said, date within your age group. That's all I'm saying.
I think a
Acorn and
lot of
Lex.
women just bitter. You know, I'm gonna tell you the
I
truth
agree.
because I think a lot of women bitter, and I ain't gonna just put my life out there like that. But I'm 40 with a kid, and I didn't have my child until I was 30. So I'm one of the ones who can say I turned up before I had kids. Like literally, I got it all out of my system. But I can
Uh-huh.
honestly say here today that as a
Man, shut the
40-year-old
fuck up. We're
woman,
not trying to
I
hear that.
ain't never be respectful for dude. I ain't never been in a relationship with a man, and I'm saying this on social media because I always been the ones that call a dude and you got to go on by your way. I always been that type of female. You see what I'm saying? And I
Yep.
think a lot of women who started early, those are the ones who I hate to even say bitter, but they got so much emotion and so much trauma, man, to where it's really
Yep.
hard to see both sides. I'm cool with it because the same field that they said men play, I can honestly say I'm one of the women that played that field. And I'm chilling now. I'm not looking to date. I'm trying to get my life together. If a young person want to date an older man, do what y'all do. But I know when I step in a room, whatever room I step in, I control the narrative. Or I don't be in
Period.
that room because you're not gonna have me bouncing all around town and doing all type of crazy stuff. I can introduce my nieces and them to some grown people stuff.
I heard that.
I respect what she said, and the piggyback what she's saying. I'm in my 40s, right? I mean, as much as we can hang on these social media apps and act like it's creeping nothing. I mean, who the real creeps? These young girls come to me all the time. I'm 44, no kids, I own my own home. I've never rented ever in my life. Not saying nothing against anybody's renting. If you don't, it's what you got to do. Well, I'm saying, but I know my worth and I know my value. I went out my mom's crib and straight into owning a home. I was a landlord at 22. So everybody is not goofy out here. I knew what I wanted because of what I went through in my teens. And that in turn attracted older women to me. Now, it's for me at 22, older was 31. But if it wasn't for her coming in my life, hey man, I would have never seen Miami. Like I was like, Miami back then for me, the furthest I've been was Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I was just cool being, a ghetto boy. But I didn't know that. All you know is your environment. So she opened my mind to different things. My first time in Cali was from an older woman. You know what I'm saying? She's not that much older than me. She was older than me though. So I'm saying, what's for you ain't going to miss you. It's about valuing people. Now, I'm not with the whole 60-year-old dating an 18-year-old. I already know that's not going to work. But at the same time, the 18-year, I'm not trying to, just hear me out, y'all. One thing I noticed coming up in the hood, it be the fact that it's the lack thereof. So when you don't have the utilities on all the time, not saying everybody came up this way, you can't keep your hair done. This hood stuff we talking about. can't keep yourself together, don't know how to get a job, how to file the application. Today we got the computer. But what I'm trying to say is, an older man be a blessing to some of these young girls sometimes.
I swear. Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And vice versa for the older women. They can see, if he just had a little bit of guidance. I don't really count everybody in as a creep. It's life, y'all. You gotta choose wisely out here.
That's true, man. Because growing up as a young girl, I'm not finna act like majority of the old women didn't send us after these young men. I'm not gonna sit here and splodge like they didn't do that. I was one of the ones that used my head, reason why I had my child younger, but a lot of my friends then, by the time they was 18, some of them had 2 kids by 40-year-old because they were chasing the money, trying to get men for what they need. So now we looking at it out in the open, because back then there wasn't no social media like it is. So now we looking at it full-fledged with the mask off, and everybody trying to play innocent. Because I can sit here and say, as respect, Nina, I have a daughter. I better not teach my daughter to bend over and shake her ass. I wish I would.
Facts.
That's something I'm not going to do, because I know what bending over, shaking her ass going to get her, because you got to lead by example and stop
You
talking
never dance with your daughters? You never been in the room?
Hold on.
Yes,
hold on,
ma'am,
Real.
I have, and I better
Hold on,
not
Loki.
do my daughter.
Hold on, Loki. Everybody, I got somebody new to the panel real quick, and then we're going to get back to y'all. There's just a rule here. Hey, love. Welcome to the panel. What you got for me? Hey, love. You there?
I am. I'm here. I just joined the live, and I was just reading younger women are more fun and chiller.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 32-year-old and I have a 43-year-old. I guess it all depends on how you look at it, because I feel almost 60 myself. I feel like I'm a lot of fun. When I get around people, I talk, I laugh, whatever the conversation is, I can jump right in and elaborate on it, or. So I think it's all about the person. And I just, I like to have fun. I'm in my 60s, but still I like to have fun with my family. And when we get together, we play cards. We just have fun. I don't think it has anything to do with age,
Okay, I feel you on that. But hey, low key, what you got for me?
I'm sorry.
I was talking to the low key at the bottom, low key, and Nina. They was talking before you came on.
Listen, let me say this. I have taught my daughters how to dance. Yes, my mom taught me how to dance. That's a part of growing up with your kids, like having a good time. I also taught them the importance of making their own money. So like I would tell a younger woman, if a younger woman is talking to an older man, it's strictly for financial benefit. Like if an older man really thinks that somebody that's 20 years he's younger than her, 15 years, that she's actually looking to be with him, it's about what she can get from him. That's what it is. If you date someone older, it's like, what can you do for me? What can you put in my pocket? They're not going to take nobody that old serious.
I mean, I think he know that. That's why he's saying it's just more fun and chill. He ain't asking for too much. He ain't looking for nothing from this girl, man.
But I also want to say it also depends. See, when you deal with people, you know what I'm saying? Like you get used to them. To me, it's my own opinion. Once a woman feels safe, she ain't going nowhere.
Facts.
She not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, she might complain about you, but if she know she coming back to a safe place, you ain't putting your hands on her. She like, look, he is about 10 years older than me, but that's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm safe. My children, I wouldn't mind having a bunch of kids for them. It's my own personal experience.
You can actually see that growth with.
But that's what I'm saying. Where other women would champion that she found a good man. That's all to me. All
that's how I look
from the
at
youngest age, they want to find a good, solid man.
Hey, Sissy, what you got for me? Welcome to the panel.
Hey,
I heard you, Nina.
Thank you, guys. Well, I'm going to say my husband was 10 years younger than me when we met. And I'm going to tell you, I think it's all about the man, because when he came into my life, I didn't put gas in my car anymore. I didn't go out by myself at night. The trash was taken care of. When everything that went wrong, he was just there. And he was better than any man that I ever dated my age. So it's all about the man and where he's at in his life. And we supported each other. He went to school while I worked. Once he finished school, he got a career. We got our own business, and he was just this guy that came in and took care of everything that was raggedy in my life. And it wasn't
Did you ever feel that you was being manipulated, or did you ever feel like you was manipulating him or controlling him?
Oh no, not at all. We were like best friends, we supported each other. He didn't manipulate me, I didn't manipulate him. When we first started, it was hard. We would have $20 a piece to split through the week until we got paid, until we finished school, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was down. And he became a good provider. We had a daughter. The bills were paid. We were in it together. I just didn't worry about nothing. Even when I was out in public, he was the man. And he was younger, 10 years younger. 10 years younger.
May I ask you a question? When you first met this man, how long did it take you as a woman 10 years older than him to identify that this man was coming in to stay? Like, he was coming in with character to build. Like, how long did it take you to recognize that in your man?
Instantly.
There we go, right there.
He checked all the boxes. I checked all his boxes. When we started dating, we had fun, and I guess.
Well, Sissy, there's a lot of people on TikTok that's totally against older people dating younger, and I really don't understand that, because they say the older ones always manipulating people, and they always trying to control them. And to me, I just really think that's bullcrap. Don't you agree, Nina?
I agree with that. I agree with you totally. That's not always the case. Not to say it doesn't happen, because just like you guys were saying, there are some people out there just looking for somebody to do something for them. They ain't looking for a partner.
Mm-hmm. To feel safe, you say?
Yeah. But when you meet that person, you know, especially as a woman.
Like my name, accountability.
Huh?
But I think accountability, like saying my name, it sounds good on your tongue, don't it?
Well, I'm just basically just trying to keep up with the flow of the conversation. That's it. But
yeah, I was gonna say she just proved my point about once a woman feels safe that she locked in. You see what I'm saying? So age kind of cancels out, but it's dependent upon how you carry yourself. And I want to say this as well: relationships is something that you build. So no matter what, the age gap or whatever like that, people want to keep, well, he's this age or she's that age. But they keep dealing with each other long enough, they're going to get locked in, even on the negative side. That's how you think people get caught up with domestic abuse. Like, how you go through that for 10 years? Well, at the time,
exactly.
Once you get in that cycle and that energy of that, that's all you know now. Now, when you get out of it, you're like, what the hell was I thinking? You wasn't thinking no more. It was all emotions. So emotions are real. They're probably stronger than your thoughts. So it's hard to control your emotions sometimes. That's why we got prisons. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
For people that can't control their emotions. And if you understand your emotions, as a younger woman, you know what? The guy in his 40s, he's handsome as I don't know what. He's out of my league. It ain't you out of his league. You out of his, he's out of your league. And curiosity always kills the cat. I can't say that word. You know what I mean? Unalives the cat. Yep. And women are very curious by nature. They want to know more. They want to get in the car. They want to know what you do for a living. They want to know, where you get that shirt from. How much that's my life. So I'm talking about it. And guess what? As a responsible man, because I got something to lose, I can't go at everything that go at me. You know what I'm saying? I used to put events on. When I used to put events on, man, them youngers be coming at me. I'm talking about directly. I don't care what nobody say. When they come at you directly, you be like, you know how old I am? I put myself down.
Man,
they be like, well, listen, I don't know, Ma. You know what I'm saying? We could go get something to eat. She was uncomfortable. She's like, I ain't used to being all got. So sometimes they looking for a man. And today's times, with all the gender fluidity, and I don't want to pick on nobody, you know what I mean? They not meeting genuine, real men that want to be masculine. And I'll leave it there.
I totally agree on that, everybody. Tap the screen, everybody. Tap the screen. Let's get this deal up to 5K likes, man. My panel is heating up. Low key, Dr. Cherry in the building. Tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friends. Now, what you was saying,
Cherry,
Nina?
when they see you, when they see you, they see stability, and they also probably see a person who they think gonna pay their bills. Like an older woman will look at you as distinguished and like, okay, but a younger girl gonna look at you like, okay, what can he do for me? Can he take care of me? So like when you
But
say
what if
like
it
these young
wasn't that
girls
though?
are coming up to you, they're coming up to you because you're walking stability probably. You're
No,
walking
that's all
financial.
women. All women do
I mean,
that.
that's
Yeah,
what I was. I want to let me respond to it real quick. I'm not going to be long. And see, a lot of times we go on these apps. No offense to you, Nina. You know what I'm saying? We go on these apps, and it's like a projection. I'm not saying it's what you're doing, but that's what you perceive. I don't hang around slouches and bums and ratchet twerking. You know what I'm saying? These chicks up and down these apps. No, I'm talking about a solid environment. I used to put on business events. You had a business, you come there, you could vend, you put your clothes out there, whatever like that. So they see success. They even see the event being successful. So like I said, it's just curiosity. Now, if I put myself out there like a simp, in Philly, we call you a nut. You know what I'm saying? I put myself out there like a nut. She's supposed to play me. That's the game.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
would say this too: if you conduct yourself on a business level, because I noticed that as a woman, when I was very very promiscuous, I attracted a certain demographic of people. Now
There
that
you
I
go.
carry myself in a more business fashion or more professional like, I don't have to do anything because men gonna scatter themselves when they come in. On the wrong environment, they gonna run themselves. I don't even have
Yeah,
to deal with that. I don't have to entertain all of that.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
agree
I ain't
with you.
nothing to argue with that.
I just want to say to Dr. Cherry, I think you said something that was real prominent, and that is women do look for safety, not necessarily money, because sometimes you can meet a person, and if y'all moving in the same trajectory, then you come together even when you have nothing because you both have the same drive, right?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is very important to a woman. I don't care if the guy is a manager at McDonald's. If that man makes her feel safe, secure, and check all the things in her box, she gonna check all the things in his box with McDonald's money, and that's normal.
Exactly.
Facts. Dang, that's pure
Exactly.
wisdom, man. That's really heartfelt right there, sissy. Hey, y'all, tap the screen. I really appreciate that one, sissy. That was really refreshing. Like totally, like
Yeah.
totally. You don't hear
But this
nothing
is
like
but
that
this is
nowadays.
But this is why back in the day, it's a lot of things is out of whack in today's times, even in my generation. It just never plays out well not meeting the father. It never plays out well not meeting the family. A chick could run off and get married to somebody that they halfway know and then be surprised that they going through some domestic abuse or something like that. You're like, well, you ain't never bring them home to meet nobody. You know what I mean? Now if you tell somebody, yo, y'all moving too fast, they take it as offense like you in their business. We
Mm-hmm.
gotta understand, a lot of things are lopsided and off kilter now. I'm not with it. Down to, a dude want to wake up and say, I feel like a woman today, and he want to go in a women's bathroom. You come in and he's sleeping with his homeboy. So if women just slow down a little bit and date more with a purpose and know they worth and value, all the women,
Right.
then a lot of this stuff would stop. At least that's my
Yep.
opinion.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? Being comfortable making illegitimate kids. Understand mistakes. But
Yep.
I mean, if I was a female, I keep a birth control pill in my mouth until I'm serious. I don't get
Yep.
it.
That's right. That's true.
I don't get it. And it's kind of sad. And if you listen, I'm an advocate. It's kind of sad where it's like, well, I'm not picking nobody. My third baby day, my second. Listen, after the first one, you ain't say to yourself, I don't want to go through this again.
I did.
Thank
And the
you.
crazy thing about it was I was the one doing the picking and choosing. So I ran up on
Crazy.
exactly what I asked for. But it only took me one time to bump my head and realize, okay, I need to slow down and, bag back up off that path. I wasn't going to do it
Yeah.
2 times and then complain. It took me one time. And I'm not even blaming my child's father because he the reason why I'm so established as I am today, so I give credit where it's due, but I'm not going to act like I wasn't the one picking and choosing,
And
Yep.
at least you're honest. You're a rare breed. You're honest about it and you learn from it. That's what life is about. Nobody's going to get through life unscathed. And I don't want to get away from the prompt. And what he's trying to say, like, being less calloused in life. You know what I mean? If you get up and you do what you're supposed to do and you focus on what you want out of life, I mean, to be real, much ain't really going to happen outside of those boundaries. unfortunately, people go out in the street and they look and hunt for people that are boundaryless. And therefore, you end up with a lot of dysfunction that perpetuates throughout their life. You know what I mean? Oh, my baby daddy, he don't call me back, and, he in and out of jail. Yeah, the one that you picked, the one that you dragged home, right? Okay.
No,
You was
Dr.
you was
Cherry,
19 when you did that.
Dr.
I'll give
Cherry,
you a
that doesn't
pass.
matter. That doesn't matter, Dr. Cherry. They
Yeah, I'm learning, and it don't matter. And all they saying out loud is that they don't matter to themselves. You only get one life to live. You know what I'm saying? So make every move a chess move. Make your next move your best move. If you don't play chess, make your next move your best move. I mean, and drop a zero, pick up a hero. So I tell the chicks in my family, I mean, you bring home another loser.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
totally
loser.
agree, Dr. Cherry.
I
Hey,
mean, come on,
Nina,
man.
where you been? Where you been at, Nina? You've been kind of quiet.
I'm just listening because I'm just listening.
I just miss hearing your voice, because I love hearing your voice. That's all I'm saying.
Sure you do.
But hey,
But I
y'all,
can tell you why you took a loser, bro.
See, I wouldn't even take advantage of you because I know I'm older than you, and I wouldn't even want to ruin it.
Okay, all right. I heard that. Hey, but look though, tap the screen, man. Let's get this deal to 7K. Hey, you already know I appreciate everybody sliding and gliding through. Let's get this deal back up cracking, even though it's cracking regardless, as long as it's on the airway. So tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friend. Let's get this deal up. I appreciate everybody coming. Hey, Sissy, what you got for me?
Oh, well, it's really refreshing. I'm 61, right? So it's really refreshing to hear you guys talk on a more positive level about what's happening in our Black community, right? Instead of, I don't like the ones where I go in there and there's, why are Black men this way or why are Black women that way? You know what I mean? This feels good to be in here and you guys are really talking about relationships and you guys are very wise with it. So
Yes.
that makes me feel good,
I'm grateful for having you. I am totally grateful. Totally.
I'm grateful to you guys because let me tell you, boy, it gets scary sometimes, especially at my age because, when we were younger back in the 70s, I know y'all, whatever.
But hey,
our men thought like you guys are speaking right now, it's about, it's about family,
Yeah.
it's about the woman, it's about the man, and it's about, we didn't have a bunch of the rump shakers and booty lickers. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I totally agree. Hey, True. Welcome to the panel. What you got for me, True?
Thanks for having me. Good morning to you and everyone on the panel.
All right.
It's an interesting topic, and it's one that people have talked about at length. I'm not quite sure why age gap relationships are villainized or demonized. Across time immemorial, it's always been something that has been normal. I think, especially in the West, I think the values for relationships have changed. And a lot of women today, we don't realize that men have a completely different metric sometimes for dating than we do. Right.
Yep.
So sometimes having shared interests or common interests may not be something that's necessarily high on his list. So that's part of why, they're more comfortable maybe dating younger women, as well as the other factors, right? I mean, we have to be honest. Younger women, they come across as fertile and perceived as more beautiful, has gone through less relationships, so less emotional baggage, etc. So these are good things or good traits that men are looking for in their relationships, period. Cooperative is also a word I find that is triggering for a lot of people. So cooperation is something that's done voluntarily. It's not forced. It's not coerced.
Are you sure it's not forced? Are you sure, True, it's not forced? Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Relationships are voluntary. Two people agree to be in a relationship, and whatever the terms that they establish, that's the terms that they establish, right? So a lot of times nuance is missing in these conversations. We see age and we immediately get the ick. But there's maturity, there's different factors to consider. And I'm not saying that sometimes people aren't looking for people to take advantage of, but it's not a gender thing. That taking advantage of somebody is not a unilateral on the men's side. They're purposely seeking out women so that they can, take advantage of. Some people are opportunists, and that goes across the board. So
being an opportunist is natural, you say?
For a lot of people, yes. And this is the thing. If again, based on the terms that are agreed, some younger women, they prize the maturity, the experience, knowledge. You know, he has the potential to teach me something new, give me new experience, and that's enough for me. And you know, so everybody gets what they want, and I don't find anything wrong with that.
I totally agree, True.
Yeah,
I
so a
totally
lot of
agree.
nuance goes missing. Maturity levels are not. Nobody ever stops to consider some of the other possibilities and the nuances in the conversation. It's always immediately villainized. And for me,
Totally.
the older I got, the more comfortable I became dating older. And I
Yep.
enjoy it.
There's nothing wrong with that, True.
Yeah.
I totally agree. But hey, Ascended Master, what you got for me? Welcome to the panel.
No, everything she was saying, the way she articulated everything was perfect.
I totally agree. I agree.
I agree with the prompt. Younger women are more fun and they're just easy, to deal with versus somebody that, let's say, are older or that's your age. Because I'm 29 and, women that are my age, it's just a little, I don't know, it's just a little different,
Yeah. Can you give an
Um,
example?
I don't know. It's just,
His
they,
age
they,
or
they feel,
looking to settle down and he wants to hang out
Yes,
with a little young
exactly.
20-year-old.
Yes.
That's what it
Yes.
is.
That's
Say
when
that.
it happens.
That's all that
Hey,
is what it is.
can you
that's
stop
it.
being
I
rude
agree.
and
It's
What?
let me finish?
She's
Can you
so
stop
rude.
being rude and let me
Oh my
finish?
goodness.
And a lot of times they act like that, just like that lady that was just rude right now and over talking me, stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's what happens typically. But somebody that's like, because this is the thing, she jumped automatically all the way down to 20. Well, younger could be 28. Younger
Right?
for me could be 25. So,
Yep.
but you already see her mind is in the gutter. She's angry. A lot of women are jealous of men because they know that. Because I see it even with my dad. My dad was with somebody that was actually much younger than him. He was 60 years old with somebody that was 30, and it's just because of the way he took care of himself. That's why he was able to do that. He still had his six pack. He was
Yep.
religious with working out. And he was like the quintessential ladies man as well as myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're able to like with men typically, especially like I say, when you're successful and you're handsome, and women look at you as good looking, you can get away with doing that.
I
And there's
totally
nothing
agree, brother.
and there's
Totally
nothing
agree.
wrong with that. But women, they're a little different. They tend to break down a lot more, maybe because of stress or whatnot. I don't know. There's some women out there that can keep themselves up and that can pull it off as well, but they're far and few compared to men where it's more common.
Mm-hmm.
And women get upset, and then they want to call you a predator, like they did my dad. But
Very unfortunate, man.
but then the
Your dad
same
was
ones that'll
60
sit up there
years
and
old
say
dating a
that
30-year-old
if
woman.
he can I finish? But the same people that point the finger and accuse him, if he gave them the chance a day, they
They,
would take it, and they
they'll
have before.
fold, huh?
Because the
I
same
swear.
ones, the older women that'll sit up there like, oh yeah, I can't stand that guy, and da 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 da, this that and the third, and then they turn around and sleep with him or give him some top in the car.
Yep.
Yep.
The
They
question.
say
So
it
you
happened
said your dad was
multiple
60.
times. My neighbor, all of that. Yeah.
But hey, Nina, what you say?
Dad was 60 years old dating a 30-year-old woman. Is that what you're saying your dad was doing?
Do you have wax in your ears? You didn't hear
Trying to
me?
clarify. Did you say that your dad was 60 with a six pack and was
Don't
dealing
start
with a
off a
30-year-old
conversation.
woman?
Just get to your point and
Well,
stop
she's
acting
she's
out
Trying
asking a
to
too much.
establish
question.
something before I get to my
She's
point, because
yeah,
I am
she's
one of those
asking.
older women.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I don't have to repeat myself twice.
Wow.
What's the
Okay,
flex
so
to do that?
well, I guess his dad is 60, dating a 30-year-old. How is that bad, Nina?
Okay. I feel like if she is 30, she is mature. So if she wants to date a man that
Oh,
much older, I feel like it's a age. So like a 20-year-old with a 40-year-old, I feel like that's too big of a gap. But a 30-year-old and a 60-year-old, like at 30,
you've established, you live life, and you know exactly what you're getting into dating someone that's 60 years old. So I'm fine with his dad being 60 dating someone 30, because as a 30-year-old woman, you know what you want. Like, you're way more mature than someone 20. So I was just
See,
trying to say that. So I feel like it's a
She trying
difference
to clean
between
it
a
up,
30 and a 60 than a
but
20.
she's jealous.
I want to know. Let me ask you, what do
So
you
I'm
think
not
women
jealous
are
because I
jealous
can
of?
pull any person, any dude I want. I can get them
And let
18
me
or 50.
Keyword any
hold
dude,
on.
but not the dude you want. Not the dude you want.
Any the
That's why you're
ones I
still
want, the
single.
ones I don't want, I can pull them.
Hold on, Nina, and let me add to that. Why do you think women are jealous? Because you got some of us women out here pulling more women than y'all pulling.
oh my goodness.
Facts.
No, I'm being honest. So what are we jealous of when we can have both? Like, I run from women on a daily because I was a lesbian once. I run from women on a daily. Man or woman is not a flex when you still in contact. So what is women jealous of just because you can pull women? That don't mean you're pulling quality women.
Exactly.
We can't hear
If
you,
you say
Ascended.
you Ascended, if you say that you're 29 and you're dating a 28-year-old, y'all in the same age. Where I'm talking about a 29-year-old with a 20-year-old, not a 29-year-old with a 28-year-old. That's what I'm saying. So if you're saying younger, it's like you 29.
You
What you
jump
looking
to
at a
worst case
20-year-old?
scenario, and it shows me that
I
you
don't even
are
think
a
that's a
jealous
worst case
woman.
though. Yeah, Nina.
But I'm talking about compared to somebody that's, like, let's say, a year younger or 2 years younger, 2 or 3 years younger than you.
But hey, the
That is worst
mistress.
case scenario. If it's that much of a gap, but she jumped to worst case scenario, a 20-year-old versus with a 30-year-old or a 29-year-old.
The mistress of
That's worst
soul.
case.
The mistress of soul. Welcome to the panel. What you got for?
Hey, I'm gonna say I think age is really a number though, because I've dated guys younger than me. I've dealt with guys older than me. I think it's you like who you like at this point.
Totally.
It's not a competition to me.
Yeah,
I
but do you ever think you
women
got
are more.
manipulated by older men?
I mean, I think older men can manipulate younger women, but I also think younger women manipulate older men.
Exactly.
Because a lot of women are after their riches, they're after their success and their pensions and things. A lot of younger women play victim, but a lot of them are predatory too. That's where you get gold. It's just a fact of life.
I agree.
Hey, True, are you still there,
This
True?
lady is honest and transparent.
Yeah, I'm still here. What's
Okay,
up?
I forgot about just miss hearing your voice. That's all.
No
But hey,
worries.
Nina, what you were saying though earlier before the mistress
Wait,
was saying?
I actually agree with the one who just spoke, because a younger woman that's dating someone older, again, she's dating him because of what she feels like she can get from him. That's why I agree with what she said. Like, that's true. Like, so it could be viewed that she's predatory too, because she knows that she's going in with a certain intentions, not to be with him, not to love him, not to take care of him, but to get what she can get out of that relationship.
So what if the whole relationship was about, sexual intercourse? Is that bad?
That's pretty much
Then that makes that transactional.
No, that's not
Makes
bad.
that transactional. It's not
How is
bad,
that
but it makes it
transactional?
transactional.
It is.
Transactional. That's the
How
thing.
is all relationships is transactional?
No,
Yes.
it's
saying that it's just
sexual.
Absolutely.
Hell
It's
no,
a
I
sexual-
disagree on that, Cindy. All relationships are not transactional. I disagree on that.
Explain to me how. Why do you feel that way?
Okay, I'm just going to use a simple analogy. Is walking and running the same thing?
No. Let's talk about relationships. No, it's not the same thing. But let's talk about
Okay,
relationships. Like what? How is
that's
relationship?
that's just like the same thing with relationships. It's not transactional, bro. It literally you can literally see the playing field itself. But hey, what you got for me, Loki?
Oh no, y'all can go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead, man.
Okay, cool.
I want to speak on that. I agree with Ascendant. I do believe all relationships are transactional. That's not a bad thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, because you're in it for a reason, right? There's something that you're
It's not
giving.
love.
It is love. It's all of those things. But because I love you,
It's
I'm going
called
to give
reciprocity,
you,
my
right.
brother.
I'm going to
No,
give
it's
you
not.
what you need, and I'm going to do for you because I do love you. And that's a transaction between the person that loves me and I love them.
No,
Right?
it's
Quid
not.
It's not a
pro
bad.
quo. Have you ever heard of that? Quid
I heard of that, but it's not that. But this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. So basically, you're saying I love a person. Me loving my girl is transactional. Sissy and Ascended.
Yeah, because I mean, the
Oh
things
wow.
that you do for her, don't you expect her to do something in return for all your
Yes,
effort
that's
of your
called that's
affection
called a
that you
kind
show?
gesture.
But you might not give
I mean, now
everybody
you're
a
going into
kind gesture,
semantics, and
though.
we don't have to play semantics. I mean, that's
Now we
just
going semantics. Okay,
No,
it's
come
okay.
on now.
I get
let
it.
me ask you this, because you saying it's not transactional. So if you got a woman you love and a woman that you like, you're not gonna do the same thing for both of those women. I don't care how kind of a heart you say you have. Those two women are gonna get two different things from you. That's transactional.
No, it's not, y'all. Y'all, the
Yeah,
person
this
you
is
did.
the thing. If you're going into a relationship thinking that I just want to have fun with her, you think that she's not gonna send no cash app request,
Man,
especially
okay.
if your
Oh
whole
my
goal is
God,
having fun with her.
I know
Be real.
I am.
That's why since that's how I
that's
know I will
transactional.
ruin. But listen, that's how I know since you're how your mind work and I'm older, I'll run through you. You'll be telling
Okay.
your mom on me. I
No
promise you.
way.
Yes, you would. Just off your mindset right now, I will ruin you. You would need a therapist.
I
I'm
totally
telling you.
disagree. I don't think you would get money out of me for sure. But hey, True, are you there?
I will
What
milk you
what is your
dry and
take on
laugh
this,
at you.
True? I don't know, Nina.
I don't
I don't know.
believe
I don't think you can. Well, go ahead,
not
True.
all, especially in these days and times. I think most relationships are transactional, right? So quid pro quo.
Oh,
I said most, meaning what can you do for me and what do I get in return, right? That's how most people approach. But there are still a few people who have the mindset, myself included, that because I love someone, I'm not expecting anything from them. I love them for who they are. So even if they may not be able to, reciprocate in the moment, I'm still going to love them because love is a principle. It's not based on what you do for me. It's just I love you because I love you, and
But
I
you
want
said
what's
in
exactly.
the
best
And
for you.
moment.
see,
You
And
said
see,
exactly.
in
this
the moment. How
But
long
this
Exactly.
is
if the
the
that's
moment
the
don't
thing.
last before you
Love. This is the thing. Love begets love. So you can,
Mhm.
if you're in a relationship with a person, it's because they love you too, right? And that
Yes.
love
so
goes
this
in
No,
a
is.
no, it's
circle.
it's transactional
I'm
while
gonna
I'm
tell
No,
you
with
what
them.
I
But
teach
but
my
that's
you
not.
students.
It's
Hold
can't
on.
be with
transactional while
somebody
I'm
How
that
with
is that a
them.
love that you're
transaction
not
if you
getting
don't
nothing
get
from.
anything on the other end, right?
Let, let me tell you what I teach my students.
I've loved a person,
He
right?
said
And
his students.
they've been in the sunken place, right? Life circumstances, depression, unalivements in succession, emotionally vacant, right? Emotionally unavailable. What kept me going is that this person needs me,
But
right?
what make you leave?
We are in a relationship, and right now they have nothing to give me. But
I agree.
I know that if I give love, right, I can help them. I can help nurture them back. So
So
I'm
why
not
are
getting
you
anything.
gone? Why you're
I'm
not
not
still
getting
there?
anything back. It's purely out of love. I'm not getting
But
Yeah.
anything
what
back.
make you leave? My
Let
question
me
is,
let me
I
I
say this,
wouldn't, but
Ru.
understand that.
because I make a commitment. That's why I don't leave. The commitment is what holds
Exactly.
me.
That's flawed
No, no,
logic.
I
That's
get
flawed
what
logic to
you're
me.
not understanding what I'm
Um,
saying.
Not
Hold
a
on a
and
second.
transaction. That's not a
it's
transaction,
not a
which is what I'm
transaction.
saying. Right. So some relationships are not transactional. That's
I
my point.
understand that. Okay, that's just like I got a homeboy who cracked out. Forgive, I love him to death, but only to a certain point. When your problems start hindering me, or when you stop benefit, or when you can't benefit me, that you're draining me dry, you're gonna have to go. And I don't
so
consider that true.
There's no way.
so
That's being fake. But hey, caution. Welcome to the panel. Caution. Welcome to the panel. What you got for me? That's being fake, low key. Go
No,
ahead,
that's
caution.
protecting me. That's not being fake. That's protecting who I
You
am.
fake, man. Hey, caution. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Uh,
caution.
Younger women are more fun and chilled. I think that's true. And
Talk to me.
I think a lot of times what a man want with a younger woman is the fact that men are looking for a woman that he can lead in a more healthier, righteous direction. A lot of times with our older women, especially in the West, if a lot of times they've already been in and out of so many relationships that they become it's hard to bond with them. It's like
Yeah.
they don't really take the relationship or love serious, they become more self-centered and selfish.
Yup.
And that
Exactly.
right
Do you think
there,
that could be
that
because
right
they done had
there,
so many fun and chill
that
time?
keeps the relationship from being able to grow on a more adult, fun level. That's why a lot of men go for the younger woman, because
Yup.
possibility that they can build something together and grow together and have a healthier bond. You know what I mean? Because, as they say, 80% of the relationships, divorces and breakups are initiated by the woman. So you got to understand, if she's done that already to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different men, and she has children, it leaves a man really no place other than to use her for a sexual transactional relationship.
No.
Say this: when women get to a certain age, they are at
Oh,
the no nonsense level in their life. That's why men do go for younger women, because they are going to tolerate more than a
No,
person
that's
that's
what
been
you
there.
want
No,
to
let me
say.
finish. Let me finish. That's been
No,
there,
but you
done that.
cut me
So
off though.
I do be being rude, but I'm working on not being rude. So now you got to work on not being rude.
But that's what we're talking about right there.
point proven, Nina. Hold on, Nina. Hold on, y'all. We
Okay.
got somebody new to the panel,
Okay.
Monica Fields. Welcome to the
Hello.
panel, Monica Fields. What you got for me?
Hello, my beautiful people. I feel like age is just one of those things that is a deception. It's really where the mindset is. I feel like a man and a woman can coexist in two different times of their life, and whatever works for each one of them is what that person is looking for at the time. I feel like a lot of people lack the self-confidence of knowing what they really want in a relationship to make it
Yep.
work, because it takes two people to make things work.
Right.
Some people got to sacrifice the things that they like to do, the things that they don't like to do for another person. I hate video games. I hate watching football and stuff, but I sacrifice those things on Sundays with my man so that he could stay happy,
Right. That's a
because at
friend.
the end of the day, I don't want him going to the bar, with his
Yep.
boys, or I would tag along too. But if he really wants to go by himself, I allow that as well too, because I allow a man to have their space that they need. When men don't have the space that they need to grow and to be trusted, then they become untrustworthy. You have to be able to put your trust in a woman too. If you lack the trust in another individual, then they will show you, what is not to be trusted in them. And
Okay.
yeah, I feel that way because I've been in that situation. I'm 44, I've been there. And a lot of younger men want to date me and things like that. But my problem is with dating either a younger man for being as a woman in that instance is that I don't compatible with the maturity level of a man. I feel like men catch up with women later on. That's just a proven fact,
Well,
and
well, well.
in the maturity level, And I think men can deal with an immature girl as long as she is in some way, like you said, being a transactional partner.
So you aren't against you are against it then, right?
Well, I mean, no, I'm not against it because I feel like I said, like as an individual, like age is just the thing where a man is really nothing, because a man and a woman can coexist if their maturity level and their views on life and their common goal is the exact same. Because you could have a 25-year-old who is way more mature than a 45-year-old woman.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, yeah, and it is about her business and has a does what she does, makes her money, all of that. So it's really not about the age. It's just about where their mindset is in life and what they bring to the table according to a relationship.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Nina, what you got for me?
I'm trying not to be rude. I was listening.
Yeah.
Have anything?
But see, this. I totally agree, Monica, because if you both are aligning with the same ideas and the same mindset and spirit, I don't see what's wrong with it. But a lot of
Neither do
hey,
I.
Monica, do you think men be controlling women when they be trying to go after younger women?
No, I just think that they're looking for something that's fresh and fun and something that they haven't had before. And if they find it in a youth or a younger woman, then that's where they find it in. You know, sometimes men will find that and then also understand later on, like, you know, for example, for my brother, you know, he's 50 and he started dating this 26-year-old and she got him in a bunch of trouble, you know, because she just wasn't at the maturity level of what he thought it was. You know, he thought it was fun, it was great, you know, all of this, probably a sexual thing as well. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, she was bringing more drama to his life than he could imagine. And I told him, I said, well, she's the same age as your daughter. So, I mean, what do you think you were going to get from her if what did you think you were going to get from that relationship, or what did you think that you were trying to achieve in that relationship? You know, because it depends on if you're just out there for fun and just doing it and having fun, or you're out there to really build something with somebody. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, that's the thing. If you're going to play the game, then play it right. You know, and ho troubles is
I
your
agree.
troubles. You
And
know,
Yep,
he
I
thought
agree.
he was going to be able to mold her into being whoever it was, and that young girl did her young girl stuff and act a fool on him, and now she was out of his control at that point.
But
exactly.
that happened way more than often. We can say that
Yep.
younger women, like, you know, we can say the older men choose the younger women, but people who know real life know it messed them up in the end every single time.
And
Like,
it
I
did in this
never,
case. Yeah.
it happens in majority of the cases. I don't see, now this is me, I don't
No
see too
way.
many older men, taking younger women and they're growing. I mean, being beneficial mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. I don't see too much of that. I see on my end, majority of the young girls bringing problems to the old men and tearing up their households,
Yeah.
messing up their finances. I see it. That's why I agree with Nina when she said, just sit back. You know, it's going to play out in the end. Let people have their fun. You still get to choose what you want to do. You still get to choose your fate.
I somewhat disagree
Okay.
because all I'm saying is, ladies, that is true. A lot of young women, but what if it's just only for like intercourse, y'all, with the
That's
younger
it. We
woman?
know that's what it is. That's why I don't like the fact that this panel has went deep into relationship, because we already know majority of the time what it is. It's a sexual transaction. It's fun. It's turning up.
Exactly.
Ain't too
It is
many
not a
men.
transaction.
Okay,
It
well, why
is.
ain't too many men
Accountability
taking
doubles
Yeah.
young
makes it
women and putting them in
transactional.
houses, putting them in college? Why we don't see this happening? Y'all
Oh
not
my
taking
goodness.
old women and enrolling them into school, or taking them out here trying to help them get good jobs, or putting them in houses. We don't see y'all doing that.
Because
Yes.
guess what, low key? It's a good feel. It's a good feel to them. A good feel to them. And
That's
since
it.
it feel that good, they're gonna keep going down that route. And they
I
just
know it
don't
feel
know.
good too. I done been on the other side. I know it feel good, but have fun, because you're gonna have to pay up later. Like
Hey, white.
Even with
even
me, when
you,
I talk to
even
when I
you,
talk
you
to an
can't get
older
that
man,
mindset
it was
20
stuff
years from now.
done. It was stuff done to me that a young dude never did, because this older man was way more experienced. I'm like, dang, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's what
I
it
know how to
is.
set
It's
the
a
tone
good
right.
feel.
All right, ladies. White Devil, Nicole, what you got for me? Welcome to the panel.
I just gotta say one thing I like about young women, not super young, but like mid 20s, is they're still out to just have fun and have a good time. When I tried to date a girl who was in her late 30s, I took her back home. I wasn't even pushing for sex. I was just like, okay,
Smacks. Say
I'm a
smacks.
little
TikTok
bit
friendly.
Smacks. I'm sorry. I wasn't even pushing for it. And she's like,
Yeah.
most men are rapists, and the statistics that men commit high acts of violence on women and blah, blah. Immediately hit me with that. We weren't even talking about that. I'm like, my God, is that what you think of men? Wow. Like there might be some
She
truth to
wasted
it,
your
but you gotta
time,
hit me.
man. That's all it was.
Yeah, she hit me with criminal statistics, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm out of here. If that's what you think of guys, I'm sorry. You're already the well's been poisoned. I can't even drink out of this well anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
like her friends have whispered some toxic shit into her ear and made her a man hater. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah. You know what? Like red flag city, I'm out of here. I don't even want to touch this woman. You know what I mean? Like
Did
she
you
just
do
seems like
anything that
drama
was
and
creepy?
rage incarnate.
What'd you say, Nina?
You
Do
know,
anything that was creepy that made her feel that she needed to bring that statistic up?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. She was being awfully flirtatious, and I was saying, you're being kind of like, are you in the mood for any funny business, or did you want to like, should I buy some condoms or something? I said that earlier, but she says, no, I'm not in the mood to get laid. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll just drop you off at your house.
So you asked her, could you buy condoms on your
Yeah.
first date?
I was because she seemed like she was kind of like earlier in the bar. She was touching me.
And had the police on
She was
speed
caressing
dial.
my face. So I thought that she was like, I thought she was horny. I thought she was in the mood. I just wanted to be open about it. You know what I mean?
Well, that sounds like a
Like I
Tinder
wasn't
date.
bluntly trying to be vulgar.
Okay.
She's a 35-year-old woman. She's.
Was that your house?
Well, I took her back to her place.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but you
so
were still
From the
like
bar.
at
Condoms
your
over the
house.
phone. I'm trying to figure out like when did the condom conversation
No,
come up?
in person. Like, I mean, she caressed me enough times and touched me enough times. It was flirtatious enough times for me to be like, are you like in the mood? Did you,
dang.
do you want me to get some condoms or something? I mean, I'm sorry. I should have maybe been more smooth, but it seemed like she was giving off signs,
Yeah.
So
The
that's why I
younger
asked.
woman would have wanted you to get the condoms, and that's why you would have preferred going on a date with her versus that 30-year-old.
Yeah. Also, without all the male hatred that all men are rapists and monsters and stuff, I was like, oh, I don't want to hear this
Well,
trash.
it's because they're
Like,
young and they haven't been through life experiences to realize if a man has damaged her or has made her feel that type of way. There's nothing wrong with her feeling like she wants to be cautious in her, going to the next base with you, especially if she just met you. I mean, at the
I
end
feel
of the
like she
day,
was
you have
going
to
to the next
respect that.
base. She was going to the next base when she was caressing his head, but
Okay.
he really just
Just
didn't
because she
seal
was
the deal.
caressing him doesn't mean she want to get screwed.
That's
I didn't
right.
seal the deal. Maybe I
Oh,
wasn't
get out of
smooth
here with
enough.
And she's
That's not true. A woman
asking.
can show
What?
affection without
You
wanting to be
caressing
able
her?
to go to the final home plate.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
come
he
on,
was
Lady.
trying
Sure,
to
but I can also
ascertain.
ask,
Come on
like,
now.
He was trying to ascertain the
but
level of interest. I don't see what's wrong with that. I mean, we are in a culture.
yeah,
We are in a culture
I didn't even
currently
touch her. I
where
didn't even
men
kiss
have
her.
to
Nothing.
tread
I just,
carefully because women will say, anything. It's very difficult to navigate. How do you even get into a sexual space with a person? So I think it was good for him to just make sure, is this something is this leading to something, or do you just want me to back off? He was actually respecting her boundaries by asking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if
I
you
mean,
don't,
she was already rubbing his face, so
if you don't make a
yeah.
move on a woman, she will lose respect for you. She will not have an interest in you, even if she's
right.
not interested in sex.
It could be, but it's very risky though.
If you show her, if you trying to be on some courting type of energy where you want to court her, you want to take your time, and she picked that up in you, she's going to lose. I don't care what she say, she gonna lose interest in you.
But
I
I
may
think
be
those are the type of
agree with
women
you,
you should deal
caution,
with.
but in these days and age, and this current dating age, consent is always preached, right?
You already
Don't
get
we
it
hear
from
about
somebody.
consent
Yeah,
nonstop?
yeah, we do.
At what point is asking for consent sexy? Right? At what
I
normally
feel like
normally
jumping
there was
from first base to
before
fifth
back in the day
base.
there was a natural progression. If things started to heat up, you knew where it was going. Now you have to ask for
Yeah.
consent.
To ask for
Right.
consent,
Well,
but just
I
because
think you have to
someone
ask
is
for
rubbing
consent
your
all the
face
time,
doesn't
but
mean you want to have sex with them. Like that's a fact.
What the
uh,
man was doing. So I don't think you should be demonized for just making sure, like, is this what's gonna happen? Let
I
me just
mean, I feel
prepare.
like if you caressing on me on the first day, you ready. So I don't think
Not,
like
but women will say that's not true. Just because I caressed you doesn't mean I want it. Don't you hear women say that all the time?
Exactly.
no, because see, I can't. I'm having a hard time myself trying
it
to put
seems
my.
like you're ready to me.
Yeah, why would I be caressing on a man that I don't know? Because if he in
Right.
turn start making a move, I have no right to scream grape or nothing when I'm caressing on this man.
Well, what's wrong
Like
with
how
making
No,
can
out
that
with
seriously,
him?
that's
Always
what I'm saying.
resurfaces as when after it goes down, it always resurfaces as I never told him yes. I never gave consent
But
after
you
the fact.
That's
Showing
caressing on
affection
him
that
is
thank
means
you,
she
ladies.
wants to have
consent
sex.
to a lot of people. Caressing on a
That's
person.
That's why I asked.
What the
If something is something frisky gonna happen, do you want me to get some
Because to me,
condoms?
if a man
Like, is
touching
this
on
gonna go
me,
any further?
Well, I think that was a gentleman
I
move of
understand
you.
you. I understand you, low key, because I'm the
Thank you.
same way. But there's a lot of women, and again, when you don't know somebody like that, you have to be careful because you don't know what's going to come on the back end of it, right? It could be all good in the moment, and then later on she can say, well, I never agreed to that. So
It's true.
a
That's
lot of
why
men
It's
have
some
to, a
grimy
lot of
women
men
out
have
here,
to
man.
move
it's not a
cautiously.
first date.
Right.
That's
Right.
why my
I
homie
totally
would
agree.
Ladies,
never do
thank
a
you.
first date.
I totally
Okay,
agree,
thank you,
Joe.
ladies. At least this is the first time I said something where I didn't get demonized because, like, literally, I wanted to make sure it was 100% clear. Like, was she just playing games or is she actually in the mood? Like, so I'm just like, hey,
Hmm
like, take me
She
back to
could
your
have just been
place.
an
Are
energy
you
How
vampire.
down?
long did y'all know each other?
I've known her for like about a year. We go to the same bar, but then later on, people told me, "Oh, watch out for her." Yeah, I know she's a bar girl, so but my guys are like, "Yeah, she's kind of crazy and she spreads a lot of gossip." And I'm like, "Nah, I don't know about this."
Right.
Later
She
on, I'm
could
like,
have just
I
been.
don't want to be.
She could have just been an
Yeah,
energy vampire, bro. She just wanted your
But he
validation and
wanted
that
a
type
piece
of
of her. If
attention.
he wanted to go
Yeah.
buy
Yup.
right.
if
Let's get
he
it,
wanted to
Nina.
feel he needed to go buy some condoms, he wanted a
Let's get
piece
it,
of the
Nina.
pie.
Yeah, because you already knew her for a whole year, so you know
Exactly.
what's up with
Like
that
you
lady,
knew
man. You
exactly
know
what
she
you was
telling.
doing. That's why she
Yeah.
called, pulled that statistics out.
Well,
I
and she
totally
also
agree.
brags
You
about how
just
she
met
likes
the lady.
to. When she has a boyfriend, she just likes to have like raw dog, no condom sex.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
oh
you
boy.
knew that. So you
Like,
knew what
Yeah.
the thing
Said
yeah.
was.
you knew
You
exactly
knew
what
that.
you was doing,
You
white
knew that.
devil. You can't trick
You knew
nobody.
that.
He said, should I go
But
get
when you said
condoms?
condoms, she was like,
Hey, yeah.
what?
Oh yeah, he knew
Yup.
what was
She's like,
up.
how
He knew
dare
what
She
you?
was
was like,
going
You
I'm
on.
know.
turned off now. You said
Yup.
condoms.
Yeah.
Yep, he
That's
offended that
exactly what
lady
happened.
real bad.
You offended her. Yeah, she's like, I don't know what a condom is. I don't do it like that. You got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to be
I
more
just like the old
smoother, bro.
fashioned cream pie. How dare you?
You
I
hear
think
me?
How
you
dare
So
dropped
you
the
yeah,
ask
I'm,
me
ball
for
on
a
that one, boss.
condom? How dare?
I think you
No.
dropped the ball on that one because your intention was to get some, but you kind of slipped on that one that night, bro.
you know
He made a
what?
wise decision. If
Maybe
she
my
pulled out greatest stats, I'm
I
glad he
mean,
didn't. That's
yeah,
kind
you
of
actually
crazy. If
saved
you,
yourself on that one,
yeah, if
probably.
somebody touching on your face and then they
yeah.
start pulling out grapist facts, you need to run. That's
But
an
he
unhinged
Well,
listen,
I
he
think
behavior.
that
knew
I
came
he
boned
after
it
the
right
knew
out of
fact.
Trying
there.
to get him to buy her drinks, and that's why she was rubbing
Yeah.
on his face to get more drinks.
Hold
Yeah,
on. So
you
you was at the
offended her with
bar?
the condom, so she had to offend you with the creep comment.
Yeah,
Damn.
the
That's
bar.
Yeah,
They were at the
crazy.
yeah.
bar.
You've been knowing this lady a year,
It's okay.
man.
I
You know
think
what's up.
God, my guardian angel or God or whatever, just like, you know what, I'm gonna make him say something stupid, and then like, and I said, or something that would offend her, and then like, I'm gonna save this guy. So,
Yeah.
hmm So was she a younger
so yeah.
woman?
No,
Was she a
she's like,
younger woman?
I'm 40. She's 35, so she's not young
Not too
anymore.
much younger.
But there's still like,
Younger
yeah,
woman.
there's girls who are 25 in there who just like, oh, I want to drink and have a good time, and like, I mean, but some of these girls are low key schmex workers, so they're kind of almost blunt about it, but not
Okay.
100% direct.
I
But
totally
I
agree.
think that California is really expensive, so I get it. Like a lot of people are like, I'm broke, I need to make rent, might as well go
Yep.
hooking, like, I mean,
Might as well
I
just go
hate
to
to
Hey,
be
bar.
so
Nina,
blunt. Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna go rub on his face.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna rub on this guy's face. He looks like he works in construction. He's got some money, So yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, you
so
got condoms.
yeah.
Crazy. Hey, Nina, what you got for me? Where you been?
Well, I just want to say that if it will give creep if you ask her if she want that does give creepy, but under the circumstances, I can see why, but it does give creep.
It's because of the condom part.
The part.
Well, there's an old expression, right? If the rooster doesn't crow, then nobody will ever know. And so I just
Huh.
kind of was saying, you know what? It's gonna sound goofy. I'm just gonna say this, but I'm trying to be nice about it, respectful. But like, if she shoots it down, then okay, maybe I misread. Maybe I made an error in my logic or whatever. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm seeing into things that weren't there in the first place. So I'm like, sounds like I looked too much into it and I was thinking too much about it, and it was nothing to begin with. So
Okay.
I'm glad I got shut down. So
Okay, man. Just make better choices with the women, man. Just learn how to seal the deal. That's what I say. But hey, low key, what you got for me?
I ain't got nothing on that one.
All I'm saying is, y'all, There's nothing wrong with dating younger women, and I'm glad that all my panel up here support this, everybody. So please tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friends. Let's get this deal up to 12K likes. I really appreciate it. It's always good having you. I appreciate the whole panel, man. Gift the panel, follow the host, gift the host. You already know. Tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friend. Free to be me. What you got for me? Welcome to the panel.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, or good morning
All
if
right, all
you
right.
West Coast. I follow Dr. Cherry, so I've been in listening for a while, and I just have a couple of statements, if you all would allow me to. So, going back to White Devil, first of all, since he was the latest, if you was talking to this young lady for a year, conversation, and her touching your face, that's just a sign of affection. That does not necessarily mean that she wants to have sex with you. So if I'm talking to a guy friend or whatever, I mean, if there's interest there, I mean, a year, there had to be some sort of interest there. A touch on the face does not mean let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And so
That's why I asked.
To come out and say, should I get the protective measure? It's kind of, it can be viewed as offensive of like, geez, I can't even touch your face without you directly wanting to go there.
I mean, I'm human. I got horny. She's curvaceous, like very curvy.
Okay,
But
so
like
then
she's
that means you
curvy,
have to
but
work
not
on controlling
too
yourself.
fat.
Then maybe you should work on
I got horny.
yourself.
Well, and when people caress me in the face,
Please calm down, please. Okay, we get it. Relax.
Right.
We
So
get
TikTok
it.
friendly language, sir.
yes. So with that being said, I'm over 50. I'm a woman over 50. So just because I touch your face does not mean I'm showing you a level of interest, does not mean sexual interest. But hey, I think you're handsome or whatever. So I want you to take that into consideration and maybe try to control your emotions and your feelings as a grown adult male. Now,
So
if she
so
has
hey,
a
free to
reference,
be
if she
me.
has a
Quick
reference
question, free.
okay, yes,
So
sir.
you're saying if a woman start massaging me and caressing my face, that doesn't mean that's a first base, second base deal?
I didn't hear him say massage. He said she rubbed his face.
Yeah, I mean, for Christ's sakes, man, you're rubbing my face. What do you expect?
No. I don't agree
Okay,
with
go
that.
ahead. You can finish
But
though.
we're gonna agree to disagree. I've been married and rubbed my husband's face, and doesn't mean I was ready to go lay down. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
let's talk about that. Secondly, the question I see here is younger women are more fun and chiller. Women of our age, because I think some of the other ladies here are a little older as well, we like to have fun and chill too. So I put in the comments that two things can be true at the same time. For some older men, they may encounter an older woman or woman of their age that's maybe not fun. Maybe she worn out. Maybe she had to work all day. Maybe she's taking care of her own children, so on and so forth. Maybe she's running a business, so she maybe not be that, ready for fun. So I do understand that. On the flip side, though, the younger women, some are fun and more chill because they don't have responsibility. So
Hmm.
they don't have to do a lot of things, right? So that's to the fun and the chill part. If I can just wake up at 12 p.m. and not have nothing to do, I'm gonna be fun and chill all the time because I have no responsibility. Now, on the other side of that, with the
Why would
younger
they not
women,
have responsibility? That's the part I'm kind of lost on. Why
I
would they
said
not have
some.
responsibility?
I said some. I said some. There are some women that don't have responsibility at a younger age. They're just free. Some of them are still at home at their parents, 25, 30, 35, and they don't have the level of responsibility that older women have. And some women, they have. That's why the key word was some. Some women at 30, they do have that responsibility. So they are mature enough to deal with an older man, right? So we
Hmm.
want to play both sides of that. Now, there are also older men who seek younger women because they want a younger woman to take care of them. They done played all of their life. Now they want to get 56, 57, 60, 65, and they look for a younger woman in hopes that she will stay along and take care of him because his health is declining. When they know, when you done passed up the older woman, and you done played Now you're trying to come get a 50 and over woman because you're sick. We're going to say absolutely not. So again, there are two things that can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, Caution, what you got for me? Caution, you there?
I'm just listening, man. Like I just said, man, a lot of times when we listen, when you get with an older woman and you ask, because I ask women now, you know, if they got a child or two, I say, well, what's up with your baby daddy or your baby daddies? And I listen to their story. And a lot of times women don't think men are intelligent enough to read between the lines of what she's saying. And, you know, they're always going to paint themselves as a victim. And a lot of men are not looking for that. And so what we do is we be like, she full of, you know, SHIT, and we just play along, but we don't take them serious because we already can see that she's already burnt the brother before. And don't nobody want to have to go through that again, especially if he a man and he's already been through it himself. So he know how it goes. So that's what be happening with a lot of older women. And that's why a man will want a young woman so that he can possibly put him, because men are always thinking long term and commitment. Yeah, and he wants to be able to commit to someone and have a without all of that what they call trauma. Now everybody got this trauma thing going on, and with all this betrayal in the past. Or if not, she's a victim, and therefore she can't trust, and all of this. Don't nobody really feel like going through all that, man. So that's why a younger,
I agree, man.
I agree with that too. I think there's not enough healing in the older women community and enough support to be healed, because there are scorned women or women who have been hurt and don't want to be hurt again. You know, so they do explain.
Hey, Caution, go ahead, Caution.
It's a lot of women who have hurt.
Or who have hurt, right. I agree with that too.
Not
who
saying
have hurt
that they have been hurt, but they have hurt others.
They have hurt others as well. You know, hurt people hurt people.
That's what men are realizing today, because if this was like 30 years ago, all men believe women were victims. That's just the mindset that we had. We was ready to save her.
Yes.
If we saw her, she was a single mom. That's why they still got that habit of I'm a single mom, because they think it gains them some kind of points or sympathy. But people are waking up to the fact that you probably a single mom because you destroyed your family. It's not always the man just left and he was just no good. You know what I mean? So that's what's happening with the when we look at older women now, we don't look at them as just victims no more. We looking at the reality of the situation, and that's what a lot of females is not understanding.
Okay,
real shit, Caution. Man, that's spot on. That's real poetic.
You know,
so in essence, you're generalizing. In essence, you're generalizing. Because, wait a minute, let me.
Don't use the generalizing stuff on us.
That's what he just did. He said older women. Not all of us are the same. Just like all older men are not the same. That's why I pointed I painted the picture for both levels. Like, I understand. I agree with you, Caution. There are some, right? But as much as there are some that are not.
Majority.
Wait, no.
You're majority.
So I try to like to have decent conversations. So may I ask you, Caution, how
nobody's like we're having a conversation. So it's like it's no need to get really offended. So this is TikTok.
I'm not offended. I was trying to say something and two people were still talking. So
okay, that's been happening this entire thing, but do your thing though.
Well, I just got here not long ago, so I'm not sure how long that's been occurring.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So Caution, if I may ask you, what's your age, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't like giving out my age on TikTok, because a lot of times when people ask that question, they're trying to set a base for an attack.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
They're trying to set it up to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about.
No.
You're either too old or you too young to even be making the sense that you're making. No, I don't give my age out, sweetheart.
Okay, well. Okay.
I'm old enough.
Can I just make a comment
I'm not young.
on what he just said, because that's what he said, in the sense of it takes two to a relationship. You know, everybody has to be able to take ability or failure in his relationship and know where you did wrong to a man and where a man did wrong to you. And regardless of the fact we're at that age, I would say mature, where you can admit that hey, you know, I fucked up, or excuse me, I messed up in my relationship, and I understand. I hurt this man today, he hurt me, and the relationship was not going to be fruitful. But here I am, 34, right? And I need something different in my life,
Your
you know,
mic is
because
broken
now
up.
I'm at the point. I'm at
Hold
the
on, so
point in my
everybody
life where
can
I'm
hear
not
her.
just going.
Okay, go ahead, Monica. Cause I thought it was my headphones. That's why I didn't say nothing. But if
It's
her
her
mic's messing
phone
up,
or something.
hey Monica, correct it, your phone connection or something like that. Cause it is showing red bars. But no, Constant, I like to say you definitely was spot on with everything you're saying, brother.
You know
I
what,
Yeah.
bro?
really appreciate your insight.
Yeah, because some of us have sincerely been studying this for years, not, and we really, some of us have a mindset where we want to help the community because, you know, like, it's not just relationship with me. You know, I study history, relationships, male, female, I'm into politics, religion, the whole nine, and it all ties in together. And when you really look at this thing from a bigger picture, you can see what's going on. A lot of people get on, everybody got something to say, but not everybody has a sincere heart to really understand what's going on in this
Yeah.
situation.
Yep.
I agree because like I mentioned earlier, I am a 40-year-old woman who I can honestly sit here and say that I've never been in a relationship with a man, never. And I got a child because I was the one who doing the picking and choosing and playing around back in the days. But being at my age, I will honestly say I run into a lot of scarred men who women have damaged because even myself know a lot of women that were moving like I move and still move today. Their main mission is to get out, you know, and take from a dude and hurt a dude. So it goes both ways. I definitely agree with what you said.
Right. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
Monica, you there?
Can I jump in real quick?
Go ahead, White Devil. Do your thing. Talk. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Thank you. I was going to say that with my friends in the bar, and we all agree, different races, everything, that like we kind of have more respect for the street worker than the gold digger. Because the street worker has very obvious boundaries. I know this is kind of crass and vulgar, but she says, you know, 100 for an hour, then we're done. I'm like, you know what? I respect that. At least she has very clear boundaries right there. There's another class of female that go into the bar, and they're very manipulative, and they're always trying to kind of work, like weasel their way up some type of social status ladder or find guys
Opportunist
who are
type
rich
stuff,
and
huh?
try to manipulate. Yeah, and it's like they're so manipulative that like that type of female, a lot of guys avoid because they see them as kind of toxic. Like they make drama, they cause conflict, they manipulate people. You know what I mean? And maybe they will become rich, but like you people are saying, like you ladies are saying, and men, you know, that they break a lot of hearts and like walk over a lot of people to get to their destination. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of where people say, yeah, I have more respect for just the blunt lady who's a streetwalker than this type of super manipulative gold digger.
Can I speak on that?
I know that's really blunt.
No, you're good. No, you good to me.
Right,
You
because
good,
he's right. Because it's sad, and I heard Sinful say this, and this is a sad reality, that a solid HOE can provide a man with more femininity than a woman who claims to be a regular a female claiming she wants a relationship. But yet she's more manipulative and selfish than the woman who's at least saying, hey, I'll be this feminine, I'll listen to you, I'll give you sex, whatever you want, for a fee. And it's only for a moment. You know what I mean? Like men can respect that versus a woman who really is got that same mentality. She's just not upfront with it. And she don't even know what she doing. She don't know how to talk to a man. She don't know how to treat a man. She don't know how to listen to a man. She don't even have the skills to even pretend to be a lady. But she wants a man to see her as that when she's not that. She hasn't been taught that by a man. At least a
Mm-hmm.
solid HOE has a man teaching her, hey, this is what men want. This is what men like. If you want to get the clients, this is how you act. This is how you present yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And that's the reason why I
man, that's
said
deep.
I choose not to date younger men for that particular reason, is because I grew up with all brothers and they put me onto the game way early. So that is my reason for not dating a younger man, because I don't, if it's not long term, I don't want to be the one to harm that man or scar him for the next woman. I refuse to do that.
Okay, I definitely
Right.
agree. Hey, Monica, what you got for me? You back?
Yes, I'm back. I just think that people need to be super transparent on what they want in a relationship. I think men want to know exactly what you want from them. You know, do you want me to be a man in your life and be able to be uplifted by you? But a woman needs to be able to hold her position down too. Like you said, a woman can't sit there and feel like she's the dominant and the disrespecter of a man, and a man is going to go ahead and condone that and be okay with that. And that's why men like to look for the younger woman who is basically going to be a little bit more easier on, you know,
Yep.
what a man says, you know? And I feel like women just have to be able to understand exactly also what they want in a relationship and be completely honest with the man and say, I'm not here playing games with you, you know?
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
That's spot on too. Very poetic. Very poetic. You free to be me. What you got for me? You there for?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh
The,
shit.
the thing is, I agree with everyone is saying. I just know that it's always two sides, it's two different ends of the spectrum. So I'm not in disagreement with anybody. I just like to make sure that we look at it in its totality, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I am a woman who was raised by my dad. So the way I live my life and go through life is totally different when it comes to my opinion of men.
Right.
So I believe a man should be respected. You know what I'm saying? I believe the woman should take care of a man. I believe the woman should give him his plate first. But I have counterparts that disagree with me, right? So because I was brought up by a man, I understand most of the languages of a man, if that makes sense.
It makes
Mm-hmm.
perfect
I
sense.
agree. I do believe that I, as a mother of a what they call it, a millennial daughter, they have, and she's in that age range. What she'll soon be 35, where she has a different look or perspective of how she should handle a man. And I'm taken aback often because I'm like, are you serious? Right? So, and
Yeah.
granted, she's highly independent. She takes care of herself, so on and so forth. So the way she thinks she should move in relationship, I totally disagree with. So again, I understand and I agree with what you all are saying on both sides. That's all I'm trying to say is I agree, but there's not. That would be for me. I'm divorced, right? That would be terrible for me to say all men is crap because my marriage didn't work out. My marriage didn't work out, but I still support marriage 100%. You know what I'm saying? I still had to sit here and say, what did I do in this marriage? And a lot of people that I've been talking to in my age range or whatever that's been divorced, they don't even understand that there's this thing you can go to called divorce care, where you can get counseling through divorce, right? And so where my ex-husband even said, you did everything that you were supposed to do. I needed to still search myself and come up with the understanding, like, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? And so during that process, I remember the pastor said to me, no, you did something right. And I was like, no, I didn't do anything. I mean, you did something wrong. I was like, I didn't do anything wrong, blah, blah, blah. And what he pointed out to me was me suppressing my voice was a wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Me allowing certain behaviors before I addressed it, I did wrong. So there is accountability to be held on both sides, no matter what the situation is. And I just think that we all have to extend grace to one another. And although caution, when he said he met the young lady who was kind of wayward and really hurt or whatever, and I get that. You don't have to deal with that. None of us do. But instead of, like judging women as a whole, or even with that young woman, maybe show her some love and grace and say, hey, you're not ready to be in a relationship. I think there are some things you need to work on, like for the next person. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
That's a
I
good
feel
point.
you. I appreciate it. Hold on, real quick. We got somebody new to the panel, everybody. Just a rule of mine. Livy or Livy, welcome to the panel. What you got for me? Livy.
It really depends. Actually, I don't agree with this. I agree
Okay.
with it, but because of different reasons. Like, yeah, younger women are quote unquote more fun and chill because they have less responsibilities, which equals less stress.
Okay. So you saying the more responsibility they come, they get meaner? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying they have more responsibilities and they have more stress.
Hold on, the younger woman?
No. As you get older, you get more responsibilities.
Okay. And that's why you're saying that's the reason why men don't want to deal with the older women, because the responsibilities adds more stress to them to make them to be more cooperative and uneasy going, right?
I wouldn't say as uneasy and going, but an older woman knows what she wants. A younger woman is still looking around to see like this. I'm not going to generalize and say younger women don't know what they want, but they're definitely still growing. An older woman will know exactly what she wants at that time of her age. Like a 30-year-old woman
Far as
will
what?
know exactly what she wants.
Like far as what though, Livy?
Like she'll want a man who's making this amount of money, who's on the same pay raise, I guess, pay stub as her, the same emotional level as her, the same intellectual level as her. A younger woman, they're just, like you said, more fun and more chill.
I'm just trying to figure out, or are you basically saying that older women is not chill because of the stress, right?
I'm not saying they're not more chill because of the stress, but I'm saying men want something easy.
Easy going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I?
Go ahead,
I feel
White.
like there's a crowd of people who are poisoned by the media. You know what I mean? Like they watch too much Lifetime. Like I know a woman who hides in her house all day, and she's never actually been essayed, but she's so terrified of it that she doesn't go outside. She doesn't walk. She doesn't go to the bar. She doesn't meet new people. She sits all day and watches TV and eats junk food. And guess what? She watches Lifetime.
I want to
And I'm like, someone tell her, like, the world is not that bad. Like, you can't just hide in your house for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, and so I feel like she's one of those who is poisoned by media. You know what I mean?
Me?
Yep.
Into a state of constant alarmism.
I think a lot of people are like that nowadays.
Yeah,
White. In the social media world, men and women, because you got people who, like you said, she never experienced it, but she swear to God she can emotionally relate. You know, it's okay to acknowledge. We don't have to relate or try to agree to everything. Just like men, you got men out here swear up and down, women too. People using them for money, using them for stuff you don't need to have, you never had. People are just adapting, you know, just putting themselves into situations that they never even experienced.
Right.
Right. And something poisoned the well, you know what I mean? There's the old expression. Like someone has put some poison in the well and made the people go crazy, you know? And so I'm just like this, but this lady now, she's like so desperate. She pays young men to like, you know, touch her, if you get what I mean.
Hey, caution, real quick, everybody. Hold on, real quick. Caution and Livy. Can you guys elaborate what you said in the comment?
He's
No,
saying
you good,
dance
White.
around
You
the
good?
topic.
He's saying
No, you good,
older,
White.
just more entitled. That's not cool. But the older you get, the more needs you get. Like, for example, the older a child gets, the more attention it needs for it to grow.
Yeah, but the older you get, the more intelligent and humble you actually should become towards life, period.
I agree.
Facts.
100%. I
You
agree
know,
too.
if I'm getting older and I'm just getting meaner and I'm just getting to the point where I want to miss perfect. Now I want miss perfect. Like, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. Yet I'm getting older, the world is getting more messed up, and I'm just getting more entitled and selfish and self-centered. Really, I'm growing backwards.
Exactly. And we seeing a lot of
people growing backwards now.
So you're going backwards, Livy? Is that what you said?
I mean, in this whole thing, I am considered the younger woman.
All right. So are you going backwards though?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I was just making sure because it seems like you was in disagreement with Caution.
I'm trying to see what stances are you guys on. Like, you guys are looking to date younger women.
Oh yes, yes. It's nothing wrong with it at all, long as it's legal, of course. So say for instance, I was 30 years old, 32 years old. No, better yet, 38. And I wanted to date a 22-year-old. Is that a crime?
No.
Well,
However,
according to other people, it is a crime.
it looks as weird
Or they call you a creep.
Okay,
a
so
perv
it's
and
weird.
stuff, you
That's
know?
the part that I was looking for. How is it creep? How's it weird?
because you're technically old enough to be that person's parent.
Yeah, but if
Are
you
you that
study,
person's parent?
Huh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you their parent though?
No.
Okay. Now what you say, Carson?
and they say that it's a study that younger women are attracted to older men.
Yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
was. My daughter's father was way older than me. But still, like I said, I was picking and choosing. He didn't approach me, I approached him. You know, so yes,
Yep.
that is true. Like I have always been attracted to older people. That's why I have never dated nobody younger than me. So yeah, that's true.
If I may add, if you do, since you spoke of statistics, if you dive deeper into the statistics, you'll learn that most younger women who are seeking older men are also seeking a father figure.
But I
Yeah.
grew up
They
with
are
a father.
seeking
Like my mom
stability.
is a
They are
married
seeking
A
woman.
father figure.
they are seeking security and stability.
And
And when
there's
I say
nothing wrong with
wait a
that.
minute, when I
It's
say a
not.
father figure, because most, and I'm not saying all, because everything is never all, right? A lot of those younger women lack the presence of a father in their life, so they're looking for protection, security, and stability and provision from the
Amen.
older men.
They're looking for a man.
Yes.
Hey, Lotan, welcome to the panel. What you got for me? I see you, White. I'm finna
For
bring you
a
back
man
up.
as well, Caution.
Hi.
Okay, and I'm over 50, and I'm still looking for a man, because
I
in my
heard that.
area there are not a lot of men my age that are available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
So would you go younger? Would you go younger then?
here's the thing. I thought about it, right? So my daughter is 35, because there are some younger men like 35, 40 that's really well put together in this area. But then I think about my daughter's age, so that's the only thing that hinders me. So
Okay.
I'm not in disagreement with you guys. It's everything is just not matter of fact. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got you. So
I
hey,
just want
Lotan,
to.
welcome to the panel. What you got for me?
Hi, I'm 28 and I've been dating a guy, a full zodiac cycle older than me for 5 years. I met him in college. I think a lot of what it comes down to for us isn't necessarily the father figure. Like, I have a great relationship with my dad. I see him like 5 times a week. I won't leave him alone. But, you're kind of looking for a man who is more mature, who isn't going to switch up his personality on you. And when they're older like that, they're kind of settled into themselves. Like, they are what they are.
Okay.
They're not going to surprise you.
So may
And
I
I
ask?
what?
No,
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
Loki.
You
Go
said
ahead and
I have
finish,
a question
Lotan.
for you. Yes.
Oh, well, I just feel like the whole idea, when people say it's not appropriate, like I was 23 and he was 35 when we met, and I 100% went after him. And I feel like yeah. And I feel like when people say, that's not appropriate, they're kind of infantilizing the woman. I mean, if you're old enough to vote, if you're old enough to drink, if you're old enough to do all these things and go into the military, how are you not old enough to like pick another adult to date? Like,
I
why?
agree. Totally.
Yeah, it all depends. I mean, age doesn't really matter. It's just if you like someone and they're older than you, you should really give it a shot. Because it worked out for me.
Hey, Livy, do you agree or disagree?
I find it weird. I wouldn't go over 5 years personally. Actually, at my age, I don't even think I'd go over 3 years.
Okay, that's understandable. Hey, that's just your preference. You're not judged here. It's a safe space. Hey, AGQ, what you got for me? Welcome to the panel. AGQ, you there?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm here. I'm confused by the concept of older women have more responsibilities, as if grown men don't have responsibilities.
Right.
Like I got to pay my bills. I got to get up and I got to go to work. So why is it that I can be carefree and I can come to my partner and be and try and inject fun into their lives. But for some reason, after a woman hits 30, she now no longer has that capability. Like, what is it? Is it bitterness that she has to pay her bills and I'm not paying her bills, or is it like what is this thing that women are saying when they say when you get older you have more responsibilities that then stops them from being a well-rounded partner who wants to have fun with their partner, who wants to enjoy time with their partner instead of trying to become their partner's boss?
I agree,
We're
Lively.
talking
Can you?
about baggage, not
Oh no, he
responsibility.
was actually talking to Lively. She said that earlier. Would you? Can you rebuttal that, Lively, please?
Because I see it as when guys are saying younger women are more fun and chiller, they see it as a woman having less responsibilities. Therefore, they're going to look at somebody who has less responsibilities to take care of versus an older woman.
Right, that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying that an older man has less responsibilities than a 25-year-old woman?
No, she's saying the younger woman has less responsibilities, and that's why
That's
she's
what I'm
more
saying.
fun and chiller.
Right, but we got an older man who has responsibilities, and he's not approaching a relationship the same way an older woman would, a woman his age. So what is the responsibilities that a 30-year-old woman has that a 25-year-old woman doesn't have, and what are the men doing with their responsibilities?
Honestly, I feel like 25 and 30 are very close. When I think of younger women, I think of like my age, like actual 18 to 22, like college age people, you know? And those people are still probably either if they're not in what college or vocational school, they're probably still working and they're alone with they're living with their family and stuff like that.
You know what I noticed?
Huh?
I noticed that men don't use external situations, his job, his car, rent, as an excuse to neglect his partner like women will, or a lot of women do. A lot of women will use external situations as the reason why they can't be a fulfilling partner to their man, and I just don't think that's fair because men, we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed
Exactly,
to
Caution.
have a bad
That's
day.
the contrast that I'm trying to impress
Right.
upon them. This
Right.
idea that I got to pay my bills. I got to go to this job where I got to make my money, and I can't bring that to you and then use that as an excuse for me treating you like I'm better than
Like
you.
crap. That's why men shut down.
Right.
That's why we
Agreed.
shut down.
Yeah.
And we
But then when a
you having
man
a bad
goes
day,
out
we
and
don't
tries to
talk.
find a woman who hasn't gotten to that jaded point,
right?
They then turn around and say it's the men
weird.
who have the issue, not
Yeah.
the women who are jaded by life.
Yeah.
And
Hey everybody, we got somebody else new to the panel. Real quick, King Red, welcome to the panel. You just got to say his introduction. That's it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. My topic, my opinion on the topic is, I would rather deal with a younger woman than a woman my age, and I'm 42. Normally, because most of the women in my age bracket, either they've been hurt or damaged, and 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna really get the full of them. They're gonna keep that guard up and that shield up a lot longer, and it's just a lot more to deal with.
Okay, and what I want to say, hold on a second. You piggybacking off of what you just said, don't you think all of those younger women that you're not trying to marry, you're just trying to have fun with, don't you think they're going to turn out like the majority of the women y'all talking about now? When you
Well,
just
see,
looking to chill
you also
and
have
have
to know the
fun, but
intention. You also have to know the intention of what you're doing. Are you just chilling, having fun, or is this an intention to make it go longer?
Right.
Just like we're all grown. You know when you're dating someone or dealing with someone, whether you can actually see yourself with them, or whether you're just having fun with them. It's up to the person to be honest with their self to know what they're getting their self into. If I know I'm just gonna be just having fun with this woman, then we're gonna do certain things to just let her know that we're not trying to advance this relationship. This is just where it is. This is all you're gonna get from me.
yeah, but
But if
there's
it's somebody that I'm actually trying to build with, then yeah, it's a difference.
Hey, free to be me. Hold on, real
Low-key.
quick, everybody. Hey, free to be me. What you was trying to say? Something free?
Thank you. I wanted to tell Caution and AGQ 99. I agree with the excuse. It's no excuse for a woman not to entertain her partner's needs and vice versa. I totally agree with you on that. With that being said, I want to address King Bill when he said most of the women who's 42 and his age range is good. What I want to ask him and just implore him to think about is, who were the men, what age range was the men that hurt her, who left her hurt? Let's leave that on the table for peace and life. And lastly, when I think her name, the younger women having less responsibility versus the older women having less responsibility versus why we can't allow the men to use that. It's not that we don't allow the men to use that. Here's the thing. What normally occurs, because nothing is 100%. Normally, the older woman has already been in a relationship and may have a child or two or formerly divorced. And now she not only has to go to work, come home, tend to the house, tend to the kids, and so on and so forth. She normally is left to do that alone. Where most of the men, and it's most, this is not a generalized statement, where most of the men, even if they've been married and divorced, 9 times out of 10, they don't have the children. So when they come home, all they have to do is tend to their house, their car, and the things that they want to do for entertainment purposes. Again, I do not think a woman should use that as an excuse. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to make time for your partner.
Okay, we get
something, it has to be done. So everything you guys are saying is true, but it's not just all, it's never 100%.
Wait,
well, hold on real quick, King Grail. Hold on real quick. Free to be me. You love the it's not all the 100%. Trust me, we know. We know, Free. We know. But King Grail, what you got for me? Hey, y'all, it's an open panel. You gonna unmute yourselves. King Grail, you there? Go ahead. Well, okay. Well, Monica, are you there? Everyone's there? Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Lotan, what you got for me? I haven't heard from you in quite some time. Lotan, you there? All right.
Phone's having, I don't think it's you guys. I think it's my Android or Mint Mobile.
Okay.
Let me drop and come back. Hold on.
Yep. Hey, Monica, what you got for me?
I'm here. I agree 100% what the gentleman said before about a woman not giving enough grace to a man. A man can come home with a straight attitude, and a woman will feed off that and think it's all about her with the attitude and attack the man before asking him how was his day and why are you coming in hot with this attitude? Men don't have the space to be able to communicate. Is why mental health is so important, because a man is supposed to always be a man, not show his emotions. And it's unfair that a woman cannot uplift their man. And when you say younger women versus older women in that sense, I get it, because older women sometimes lose their patience very quickly. And they're not patient enough because they don't have the time. I don't have time for this for this crying game or anything. Like, I had a hard day too.
Yep.
But that's where it is in their relationship, because a woman is always trying to compare her hardships with a man's hardships instead of stepping back and saying, let me be here for him, instead of making it about me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Hey, King Rail, what you got for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just agreeing with the young lady earlier. We all were talking about making excuses and time, because I'm a single father, but yet I still, make the time to go see my lady friends. Either the boys that be in school, or you make time to see the people you want. So there's no excuse for that.
I agree. ACQ, you there? Because me personally, if someone being older and got more responsibilities is the reason why they mistreating their so-called love partner, then they shouldn't be with them. Point blank, period. I mean, we all agree on that.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was going to say. People need to accept the fact when they're growing in 2 different ways. Just because you met on one path don't mean 2-3 years from now y'all going to be on the same path. And another thing is that all of this chilling and having fun, the amount of people that chill and have fun, they way into relationships they know they shouldn't be in from the beginning. And then 5 years later, they thinking like, okay, well, this person is, y'all weren't compatible from the beginning. You were just having fun.
I agree on that also.
Relationships.
But I feel like older people in an older relationship can chill and have fun all day too.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like it's a different level of fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
They've been there, done that, a lot of things, you know, like me and my man were like, oh, clubs aren't fun for us because we've been there, done that. What's fun for us is going to like a 5-star restaurant and eating really good food, you know,
I
and
agree.
coming home and relaxing.
Yep, I agree.
But
totally
you know what
agree.
else is not fair? When King Rel expressed that he likes younger women, how low key how you immediately said when you just using these young women for pretty much for fun, and then he had to come correct you and say no, it depends on what a person is looking for. Like he didn't say he's just interested in them just for fun. He's probably looking for a long-term relationship.
That
So
could be a possibility,
it's
but I
not
don't.
fair. It really ain't fair to just say just because a man wants a particular woman that he's only after this.
No, hold on. I'm one of the ones who've been agreeing with that since I stepped on this
Right,
planet.
right. But
So
I
what is you
caught
coming
that.
from? No, you couldn't have caught me judging him talking about he just want him for sex. Now my story still, but whatever. My claim still stays the same. I don't see nothing wrong with it because a woman can be using an older man for something. But
Right.
like I said from the beginning, it will show. Whether you dealing with them for a month, 6 months to a year, it's gonna show what you want from this person. So you can sit here and say you want a relationship with her, but anybody will be able to tell after 1 year if you doubted this woman for a relationship or is you really just with her for sex.
Okay, I totally agree. Everybody, tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, friend. Oh my goodness, golly, man, it's been going on for quite some time, good people. But hey, unfortunately, I gotta end the live, man. It was good having
Right.
everybody, hearing everybody's opinions. Just know I will definitely follow all of you. Just follow me back, man. I really appreciate having y'all, man. Like totally. But just know for one
Thank
thing,
you.
though, and two for certain, man, you guys are good people, and your wisdom here was really needed. And I hope you guys have a blessed day and have a blessed one to the next one. Peace.
Hello.